Welcome to Evolution 2019, the Fighting Game World Championships. It's finals day, which means 4 games, 32 players, and at the end of the day, 4 world championships. So without further ado, let's get this started. It's 9 a.m. at EVO, which means it's time for anime!
Perfect line. Resonance level 4 into the pod.
What?
This is that is fun high burst online.
Oh my god. And there's the punishment. Now the Tempest will take it. Aho is gonna win.
All right, let's give it up for all the fighters. First up, Kojikog. Next up, Kyamei. Give it up for Fenritti. And make some noise for Jona. Get loud for Shinku. Next up, Mekasue. The next fighter is Domi. And last but not least, Bace. Let's turn it over to the in-house commentators, Chef and Ebonic Plague.
Evolution 2019. I am Jona, joined with...
I'm DC. It's time, guys. You're in for a treat. We're here in Las Vegas at 9 a.m. and you know it's time.
Anime
for
time, right?
baby.
Anime time. Of course, we got the early shift. We got an extra hour, right? Traditionally, we start at 8.
Yeah,
they let
dude,
us sleep in one extra hour.
We're living large this year, man.
Woo.
9 a.m. anime, dude. Even throughout the weekend, starting at 10 a.m.
Yep.
Oh, man, I got that extra 2 hours of sleep I
Yeah.
wouldn't normally have. But Juna, it's time. BlazBlue cross tag battle, top 8 here at Evolution 2019. I was here last year, and me and you were actually doing EVO Japan earlier this year, man.
We did BB tag there, right?
Yeah, dude.
And someone's missing, right? The champ.
The champ
himself did not make top 8. We're going to have a new champion.
He was in the tournament. He did not make top 8. I didn't exactly see where he placed, but the fact that he didn't make top 8 really goes to show like the level, the quality of play here at Evolution 2019.
Yeah, so last year, of course, it was a wash. 7 Japanese players showed up. Only 1 American was able to make it in the top 8. This year we got 3, and 2 of them are starting out winners, right?
Yeah, I was scared, dude. I'm like, man, we got a little bit, less players this year, and the quality of play is definitely higher. I'm like, are we gonna have any Americans in top 8 this year? And we do. We got 3 Americans, 5 Japanese players, and I think this is gonna be nuts.
Yeah, and it's kind of like you mentioned the players went down, but it's like the players that kept playing the whole time, they developed tech. It's a completely different game than what we saw last year. And we've got to look at the brackets right here. So our first match is going to be what, Bace against Domi?
Bace against Domi, yeah. Bace leading in points now, making top 8 and securing herself a spot in AWT. But hey, if she is able to win this entire tournament, that qualifying spot will go to LTL.
LTL, so he's at home right now.
He's like,
in his box. He's got a bowl of cereal. He's like, come on,
Bace right now.
Come on. on.
Our next match is Mekasue versus Shinku. Shinku, you might know him and love him from Texas. Texas Showdown champion, also qualified for AWT. Tell me about Mekasue, though.
Yeah, so Mekasue from Japan. Actually, if you noticed his shirt during the player intro, he's wearing the Catherine shirt.
Full body.
He's actually the leader of the Japanese Catherine community, right?
Yep.
So he's like Dasabro of Japan, but he's an old school anime player. Guilty Gear, Persona, BlazBlue. He's known for using maybe non-meta, non-standard characters, and like in this game, yeah,
he's kind of like the wild team here in top 8. Over on the loser side, we got Jona versus Fenritti.
Fenritti, baby.
Everybody
Fenritti.
loves Jona, man, the kid wonder. You know, I've known Jona for a long time. He's been playing anime with us for quite some time now, and he's still pretty young.
Yeah,
so
he's young, so I didn't know him, right? I'd already moved to Japan.
Yeah.
He did not exist when I was still around. So
He wasn't born yet?
Yeah, I heard. Yo, this kid Jona is pretty good. I was like, really? I don't think so. And then he just kept upsetting players in other games and other games, and now he's dominant in BB Tag as well.
Yeah, but if you know BlazBlue, if you know Persona, you definitely know Jona.
And then the last match, of course, it's a bit of a team kill, actually. So it's Kyamei and then Kojikog, whatever you want to call him. So they're on different teams, but they're training partners. You know, they're both from Osaka. They're kind of I would say the organizers of the BB Tag community in Japan, the leads of KSB, KVO, and events like that out there.
Yeah, so I think that they're the only matchup in our top 8, which is same country versus same country. So that's kind of hard, but I don't know. I think this is gonna be crazy. Because, I don't know how to call it. I think 2 days ago I would have said. Oh.
Look, we got on stage too, right? So we got Jave, Shane, and Bonnick holding it down with the in-house commentary this year. I don't have to do it. Yes. Yes, I'm going to talk to the Stream Monsters, right? My best friends.
Which one do you think was more stressful? I think
Dude, it's exhausting to be on that stage for 2 hours at 9 a.m. You got to be down here at 7. We can just chill here. But you got any favorites? Anyone you're cheering for here in the top 8?
Man. You know, I want to say I love watching Japanese players play. I want to support America. But
Yeah, I feel like you have
Kojikog,
to. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Kojikog.
He's kind of like the fan favorite, and his team did get nerfed though a fair bit, right? Originally, Team Big Body, seen as like a meme team, not that strong. He said, hell no. He showed the world his team is dominant, 40,000 health, but they've been nerfed. He didn't change, though. He's still putting in work.
He's Kojikog. He's always going to play the grapplers. You know, I think this is such a perfect game for him because he's like, one grappler.
Reads, yeah.
Just being able to get in there, easier ways to get in there, having an assist in the back. But I don't know. If you look at this top 8, we're seeing a lot of Yuzus, a lot of Mitsus.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, a lot of Akihiko.
And we're not seeing any of a certain character. A character that dominated the game for a whole year, right?
Gordo? Where are you at?
Gordo Terror. The reign of terror is over. Not a single Gordo in top 8. Right? He's been replaced. Maybe Akihiko is the go-to. Yeah, kind of throw him on any team.
Honestly, dude, Akihiko in this most recent patch got buffs on buffs on buffs. My dude, everything they added. I don't know what they were. I mean, I'm glad. It's nice to see some Persona representation in the top tier.
We saw pools yesterday, and we saw a lot of Akihiko, but not really him being played at his highest potential, right? Hopefully, you're going to see some just one-touch kills here left and right. Like, I know Cammy's got those on deck. So if you bait a DP, get by the instant overhead and an active switch, like you're going to lose a character.
Absolutely, guys.
Right?
That honestly, Juna, I mean, you touched upon it. You guys cannot blink, do not go anywhere. These matches are going to go by so quickly. You make one mistake, that's the end of the match. I
can't imagine too. Like you travel from Japan, right? You make it all the way to Sunday. You get on the big stage. You're like, all right, this is and then boom, it's gone in a second.
I think
your dreams are gone.
I don't know if it's still like this, but in Japan, do they just still do single limb tournaments?
Yeah, but not for this game.
Oh, yeah.
No, they can't.
This would be the wildest single limb.
They had to change, right? So they, arcade traditionally 1 credit, so $1 credit. They couldn't do. They would riot if it was like that. So you get like 3 credits for $2 kind of thing. It's very interesting. But yeah, first match here on the winner's side. Right, Bace. She's from New York, I think, right?
Yeah,
Rep in New York City.
Brooklyn, New York.
From Brooklyn, baby. And then, of course, Domi, old school anime player, famous for his Domi burst. You know about the Domi burst?
I was there, man. I was there in the crowd. I'm like, what is this firework going off right now?
What is going on? So he's a very, very talented player. He actually did run Akihiko. He's known as maybe like one of the best Akihikos in Persona. But he's known for his terrible burst. And unfortunately, you can burst in BB Tag.
Yeah. Bursts are a little bit different, though. It's I want to see what happens. Bursts, you don't even have to bait them in this game. You actually react to bursts by just calling your assist.
Crowd's making some noise here. Evolution 2019 BB Tag top 8 starting right now.
First match of the day, and I promise you this is going to be a good one.
So Bace, I think, is running Team America, right? So, U.S. Twitter, English Twitter, always talking about, Yuzumitsu, best team in the game, hands down. Not really too much of a threat in Japan. So let's see. Can Bace show the Japanese players this is what the meta is right now?
I'm glad to see both the users in the back. We're going to see a lot of assist calls. Oh, already get hit by Kill Rush. One bite.
That's one bite. You just 5B. Half screen, just punching in the face, and here we go.
Versus is going to save him from that cross combo. And we got Yuzu versus Yuzu.
Oh man, hold on. We gotta talk to production. We can't see the burst gauge down there.
Oh,
Do you see what's going on? There's a bar covering the burst gauge, which you're gonna have to guess out here. Anyway, Bace, nice recovery. You know, after the start from Domi, and now she has him cornered here with the Yuzu mix-up.
Oh, just 2B in their way out of there.
Yeah, I like the push block. You don't want to get sandwiched, but unfortunately, yeah, Yuzu can just teleport behind you anyway. If you never watch this game, you know, if you're up early, waiting for whatever, you're not too familiar with BB tag, kind of the goal of the game is you want to get your opponent in between your two characters, sandwich them together, and then it's just unreactable left-right mix-ups, right? They can choose which side they want to be on. It's about avoiding that situation.
It's so crazy, you know. Yuzu in the most recent patch, actually, she got a lot of nerfs to her character, and still a very popular. That really goes to show how strong this character was even before the patch. They have to slow down her 5A, have to slow down her 8A.
There's a sandwich into the instant overhead.
Instant overhead.
Yep.
And
there.
Burst is going to save him from more damage.
That was a good burst. That's one. He's 1 for 1 on actual burst. He hasn't done it yet. Sniping away. Yeah, talking about Mitsuru, you saw it a little bit there, Bace showing it off, but Winx is so strong, she has an instant overhead. So not only to deal with left, right, unreactable, she also has a high-low. So she's like a mix-up god. You do not want to let her get near you.
One of the buffs Akio got, improving the distance of his sway, so you're going to see him swaying back and forth.
Snipe.
Have to be super careful, because Yuzu can hit you from across the screen.
So there it was, and then the instant overhead. Bace dropped the combo, recognized, went for the reset. And that was another bad burst. That was the first Domi burst of the set.
And
Bace
the sandwich starts. How long can you block this? He's
TP.
going to super his way out of there.
Did not have any of that.
Oh,
left,
and
right.
the EX corkscrew will cross up instantly.
Resonance Blaze come down this. What are you doing?
What?
Not dead, though, not dead. Bace showing we are in America. I will let that rip. Behind the back. Game one. Game one going to Domi. There it is.
Domi taking game number 1. Woo. I love that. Bace trying to fight crazy with crazy. Wake up super. You know what? I don't care about your EX corkscrew. That was nuts.
I don't know. I mean, it worked out, so it was nice. It was nice, but I don't like game 1 showing already willing to take that risk. In this game where one mistake can cost you the match, close game though, but Domi coming up on top. He was behind a little bit too. Yeah, Bace was in control, but nice comeback.
Solo Akiko, he has a ton of damage, but the fact not having the assist to back him up, it's kind of scary to fight, you know, a character like Mitsuru, a character like Yuzu, who can control most of the screen. He has short range, you know.
But you saw the EX corkscrew, right?
Yeah.
So instantly just behind the back, right? You cannot react to that cross-up at all. This game is, I think I said it like 10 times, you cannot react. You cannot react. The mix-up in this game is like Marvel level of ridiculous.
You just gotta hope that you hit your opponent first. You know, you don't want to get caught blocking.
But yeah, so DC mentioned, you know, the match could be over in a second. That one was kind of that was a little slower paced match, right?
To start things off.
No reacting to that one. Drops the ender, but still 6,400 damage, not bad. And there's the cross, right?
Corner, all right.
Yeah, so far actually Bace has dropped, I think, 2 or 3 combos, right? Maybe both players starting to feel the nerves. BB Tag was a main game last year, but it was not on the arena stage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think any anime players ever had the experience of playing on the stage before. It's completely different.
Great pick up from that Kuja on the corner. Gonna raw tag into Yuzu.
Yeah, Bace willing to spend a DP though, again, showing that, like, she's not afraid, right? Unfortunately, Domi just going in. Burst is available.
This is the time where you want to be afraid.
DP again.
DP both characters too. It's scary, man. It's always scary to throw out that DP, especially when you're cornered against Aki, because that could be the end of the match right there.
Okay, to be anti-air, got him both. Couldn't quite get the ender right there. And there's a cross-up. Bace taking his second. Oh, he actually connected with Yuzu.
Both characters. All right, well, take a little damage on Akiko. Now Yuzu leading a little bit. I'm going to want to get the Yuzu out of here. Raw tag and Akiko. Where's the EX corkscrew?
He faked it out, right? He faked it out, stayed in the front. And now you're sandwich. Good luck, Bace. Sways back on the left. Okay, Bace jumps out.
Bace fighting her way out of there, but still.
She's building meter, though. There it is. Nice snipe dump. Got the light lead.
Resonance level 3, it looks like.
And that's it. Bace just ran up and went low. Yes,
it's hard, man. Sometimes the layers, sometimes you're thinking, is the EX corkscrew coming? Is the instant overhead coming?
It's an overhead.
And all they do is run up, grab you, run up, low you, and then, you know, that's the end of the match right there.
Yeah, so Domi right there went for the resonance. That's what happens. You can only activate that when you lose your partner. It's very, very strong, but as you saw, you're very minus if you do it and your opponent's in range. So Domi was praying that he could block that mix-up, and he couldn't. He could not block the walk-up low mix-up, right?
BB tag.
The walk-up low.
I prayed that I could block this mix-up.
Bace smirking to herself, feeling it after that last game. First hit, early burst, okay. Yeah, but so far we saw Bace DP, 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 wake up super. Hasn't been punished for it yet. If Domi can make some adjustments, we're going to see some murder, because you cannot burst, right? If your DP is baited, you cannot burst.
That full screen sway, create the space.
Jump back Kaiser. Ooh, okay. Swayed in there, got the grab. Liver. Hands in DP for the knockdown.
Oh,
Okay.
and there's the first crash of the day.
He got good. What's going on? You're supposed to be the best in the world, and there's that overhead. It's one of the buffs he got. Burst baited, but not punished. Good tech on the grab right there. Kind of unpredictable, but Domi's awake.
It's crazy. At the range where you have to respect you cannot just press buttons after you technically on his reach. He can still hit you.
Aki was kind of the same way, right? He's a boxer with really close range. Is what you want to think, and then out of nowhere, full screen, just like straight. Domi in control of this round. Base cornered.
There's the cross combo with Mekasue sandwich. How long can Bace block this?
There,
oh,
finally.
the empty jump low active switch. Which way were you blocking, Jona?
He mixed himself up, though. One's unable to get the confirm off that, and Base recovered all of her life, building up some meter, but still very, very behind. I think as long as Domi doesn't go for a bad assist call and get happy birthday, he should be pretty good in the set.
I'll use the teleport to Bace to be able to block that in time. DP out catching both characters.
Jumps in the mirror. Base has no way to recover this health now, though, so every little bit of damage is really, really important. Any stray assist call, any stray jab. Calling out the Marin Karin, Domi running away.
Yeah, Bace completely out of the source here. Only one bar meter.
There it is, yeah, trying to jump out. What's going on? He's just standing there in stance, full screen. Base not afraid to press the button, right? If she tried attacking Akihiko, would have got sniped from downtown by Yuzu.
Wow, instant cool draw to the corner, able to pick it up because he's going into the corner.
Did not have any meter for the kill, though. Tries to go for a grab, Domi jumping out, and again, just needs one more hit. Anything will do it right now. Guys, this is first to 3, by the way, forgot to mention.
One of Akihiko's buffs in the most recent patch, Assault Dive, now an overhead.
There we
Base
go.
able to block it, but not able to block the sway.
That's what you were talking about earlier. That sway got buffed, right? Just right through the coup draw and then punished it. Domi looking stressed.
Dude, this is a stressful game. We were talking about it yesterday. Win or lose, it's so much pressure, it's so much stress. You know,
shout out to production crew going to the player cams after each game, because I love watching it, right? It's not like Street Fighter where a lot of players are very stone-faced.
Yep.
Players wear their emotions on the sleeve out here. But Domi knows. Domi's been in top 8 before, right? We mentioned he's a very good Persona player. Base as well, she was a Persona player. But Domi's been in the top 8 at EVO before, but I don't think he's ever been on the big stage up here. And he's definitely never been in Winners Finals.
Yes, indeed. I think he wants to make it. One thing he wants to get his first Winners Finals here today at EVO 2019.
Yeah, the Japanese scene's really interesting, too, because I wouldn't have put Domi in the top, you know, like the top 3 if I was like, oh, this guy's definitely going to be in Winners Finals. Domi would not have been one of my picks right there. Actually, Koji and Kyamei who are down in the loser side.
Especially when you got people like Tom Morello here. Not making top 8 at all. All right.
Blue B combos, we definitely take those.
It looks Akihiko Blue B. It's cool. Take 6.8K.
Drop the end, who cares? Still almost half your life. And there we go again, that cross.
Oh, no, burst bait.
Yes, that was on reaction right there, right? So Domi saw the burst was coming down. He did an active switch to Yuzuru, sacrificing Akihiko, and then he was able to punish Base. And now Base once again in trouble here in the corner. Oh my God, it's an overhead.
An overhead now. Sway is going to go right past the burst, able to punch Mekasue, and I think this is going to be the end of Mekasue's life.
Yep. If he doesn't mess up the timing, still does tons of damage. And this is one of those explosive rounds you're talking about, DC. There we go, cross up block by Base, but you're not out of the woods yet.
All right, Base finally starting an offense here, but is it too little too late for Base?
She probably wants to get Mekasue out to try and recover some of that red life, right? She's down to any little hit will do it. There we go, active switch, burst, baited!
Right,
okay.
My God, so yeah, you can cancel your last normal into a super. If you expect the burst, you got a super before the burst actually starts though.
Instant overhead's coming, no, he DP'd right out, and Base lost Mekasue, that's huge.
Solo,
when you lose your character, yeah, this is not good.
Sandwiched.
DP baited finally!
That's it. He dropped it. Domi's going to drop the combo.
Yeah, it was kind of far range, kind of awkward confirmed, but he's still in a great spot. Base, you're going to have to make a miracle happen if you want to go to Winners Finals right now.
Yep, going to get Yuzu out there. Active switch, of course, Yuzu's going to be gaining more HP in the back because of the active switch.
And it's gone now. The resonance is gone. Not getting any more free meter.
We saw this last round, even though Domi has only one character remaining for Base. Domi's going to play it safe here. He's not going to do anything crazy. You can still lose the match, if your opponent has one character.
Oh, the crash attack! Can he get Marvelous?
Not going to
got excellent. Did not get the max damage on that one. But now just trying to chip away, set up anything.
Sneaky teleport from Yuzu full screen.
Sandwich, good luck. Jumped away. You see, that was the DP from earlier that Base kept going to. Domi's trying to bait it now. But Base in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Domi's just looking for the right spot to strike. He doesn't want to do anything crazy here. He knows he essentially, honestly, this is his game.
You have to come to me, right? Is what he's saying right now. I'm just going to keep my distance. I got the same character, got the same range. Air to air.
Wait till he gets 1 bar meter to strike with an EX slash full speed. No, that's
and out of all that pressure, finally just a dash and throw.
Sway to grab. You know you're not reacting to that, man. Sway half screen away. Sway to grab. How could you possibly react to that?
You're so scared of, the left, right? Like you mentioned, there's so much going on that sometimes just a grab or just a walk-up blow is all it takes to open you up. But Bace fighting for her life, unfortunately not enough. Dropping down into the losers. Domi moving on to winners finals. His best performance of all time, I think.
This is great, man. I've been watching Domi since, what was it, EVO 2013, where we saw the Domi burst. And
the legendary Domi burst.
Yeah, he's always been one of my favorite players to watch. I love watching Akiko. I'm glad he got all these buffs in this game. I'm glad we're seeing a lot more Akiko players.
Yeah, think about Akiko, too. So in Persona, I think that's when Domi started becoming known in the West, even though he was a Guilty Gear player before that. But he played Akiko in Vanilla, and Akiko was not a strong character in that game, right? Everyone's running Narukami Mitsuru back then. He believed in the struggle. He believed in the character love, and then you fast forward, 5-6 years later, and he's now on stage with that same character that brought him in the spotlight to begin with.
If you have character loyalty, I promise you, and you're playing an Arc Sys game, eventually you're going to hit that top tier.
Just keep waiting, and eventually you will get top tier. So yeah, Bace, one of the 3 Americans still in it, dropping down into losers. Next up, we're going to have the other American winner, Shinku.
Shinku, yeah.
Right? He's going to go up against, I believe it's Mekasue.
Mekasue, yeah.
Okay, so Mekasue. Yeah, he's running a kind of non-meta team, I would say, right? Aurier Jubei. I guess he likes bars.
Aurier, a relatively popular character, pre-patch and even post-patch, a very strong character, very similar-ish to Mitsuru, not quite the same character, but rapier character.
Maybe less aggressive, right? A little more defensive style Mitsuru, I would say.
Jubei, though, I feel like aside from I think Elion, some of the
yeah, we saw Elion yesterday.
Don't see a lot of Jubei players, especially now that pre-patch we got characters like Akihiko hitting for 10K from one
That's
mistake.
One of the things about this game and a team game especially. There's so many characters and they keep adding more, and so do you really want to go and use one of those unique characters or have one of these fleshed out top tier characters? But sometimes that's what it takes.
Some people are not afraid to be the pioneer.
But not just that, it's like how much experience do you have against Jubei?
I can only imagine Mekasue going through pools yesterday. His opponent's expecting the Mitsuru.
That's what I've been watching videos of.
He pulls out the Aurier Jubei, and I'm like, I don't even know how to play against these characters.
And it's one of the beauties of this game as well is that the tiers, they're clearly tiers like there are in any fighting game. You can disagree if you want, but you're wrong. But you can almost make any character in this game work, right?
Yeah, this game is great. As long as you got
one anchor there.
It used to be Gordo anybody, and you can probably pull it off. But now you got a couple more options here. This is interesting. I'm curious to see what he's been doing. I didn't see any of his matches yesterday. Honestly, if you had told me 2 days ago instead of 9 we're gonna see Jubei in top 8, I would have laughed at you.
So Jubei does, he's got the command.
No 9, that's crazy.
No 9? Yeah, 9 is, she did get buffed, but I haven't seen her doing too much work. We saw Elion show a little bit of his mix-ups, though, right? So Jubei, same as BlazBlue, he does have that command hop to get on the left, right there. So in this game, when you call your assist, like left, right mix-ups out of nowhere.
Sped it up in the most recent patch. It's now faster and it goes farther.
Yeah, as long as you know your mix-ups and you know your optimal combos and stuff, like I said, you can make almost any character work here.
He's such a strange character, the characters, it's already hard to follow some of the characters and what they're doing when they're active switching, doing cross combos and things like that. But Jubei, he's already, if you don't already know what the character does, it's going to be even harder to block the mix. So I want to see what the sandwich situation is.
Dude, I just recognized this was like the joke last year, and it's also like my worst nightmare. So Shinku is running Yang and Ruby?
Yang Ruby, yeah.
Yang Ruby, but we're going to hear in the Mandalay Bay Arena on this like $20 billion sound system, we're going to hear I Burn. They got the English voices on. I wonder if the crowd is going to sing along. I'm going to try and mute my headset if I can.
You already know the in-house
commentary. Yeah, Bonic's up there, going to start singing. But here we go, Mekasue, with the Jubei, Aurier. Very unique team, one of a kind.
I see Aurier, man. I see Aurier all the time, great point character. But what does Jubei bring in the back to his team? I want to see what he's been doing. I'm excited. Yang and Ruby. Yang recently, I got a couple buffs. He used to be mid-screen. She was really struggling getting that damage, but now she can drag people from the corner.
I feel like even before she had the buff, she was a strong character. Yeah, she was one of those characters that's like strong around the middle, and then they buffed her, made her even stronger.
There's that fireball. Yep. Really hard to deal with, man. It's kind of slow. You don't have the slow fireballs. You gotta respect them.
Cover a lot of space on that screen.
Wow, Ruby and Jay beating Aurier and Taylor.
You got them both. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Mekasue had escaped, but then he messed up and ran back into the combo.
That's great. It's always crazy to see someone's aerials beat the anti-aerial attacks. Come on, Ruby.
And that's nerfed Ruby, by the way, guys. That's nerfed Ruby. Jumps over into the fireball.
And not able to complete that combo. Lost that fireball. All right, Jubei.
And there,
Double cross combo on screen. Got a lot of... Oh, catch him. Oh, dude.
They're going both ways.
All right. I love when the camera moves over to what's actually happening.
This game can definitely get nothing like that, and here we go, I burn. So this is one of Yang's, she's the only one in the game with this mechanic when she's under 20% health. The second she's out of a hit stun or block stun, there's like a pause button there, so she can react to what's going on and a lot of times punish you if you're overextending yourself.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, 0 frames after the flash, you can super right after the flash and not take any damage because it's already an active hitbox.
You have to play around that move. And here we go. Cross combo goes low.
And this is what I was talking about, man. You don't even know what Jubei's doing there in the corner, how you're going to block the mix-up. Shinku is going to go down 1 game.
Yeah, that's a very valuable tool in like any sort of these team games. You've seen a lot in Dragon Ball as well. If you have a move that can cover up, even if it's not active, like little taiko drums, there's so much going on the screen, you can't even see where he is, right? So Shinku thinking a little bit. Mekasue picking his nose on stage. There's like 50,000 people watching, dude. Be careful.
All good. You got to be yourself, man.
Be yourself. Anime players, man. But yeah, Shinku, even though he lost that game, he was winning. Right? He was definitely in the lead.
Yeah.
Kind of let it go away towards the end.
My favorite thing about I Burn is that even after Yang dies, it just keeps going. You got to respect that Yang was there at one point.
Respect it.
Early start, Oreo combo the corners, going to get the knockdown.
Yeah, those are her re-jump loops. She's had that, since day one.
All right, he's not even going to deal with this Jubei mix-up in the corner. He just wants to first get out of there. Wow, Ruby DP.
I hate when you do that, right? So Mekasue baited out the DP. Shinku baited the bait and delayed the DP right there. So
Catching both characters again.
This time he got him, right? He got him both. Last time they kind of fell out. This time he gets it. Does he have another 2-bar? He does.
It's going to be big damage and a great start. Oh, all right.
Yeah, didn't want to spend it right there.
I guess. I mean, it's only an extra 2K, but, I feel like if you catch both characters, you should always catch out.
Maybe he wants to save it for the EX. I'm not sure, but there, that instant overhead coming out. And there we go. Reacts to the burst. Sometimes in this game, though, even if you know your burst is going to get baited, it's worth doing just to try and save your other character, right? Sacrifice a little bit of life.
It really depends on where you are in the combo, man. You gotta make a lot of decision making in the middle of the match, and I don't think Mekasue is gonna have.
Oh no, Mekasue, what are you doing?
Sometimes you gotta throw it away like that, man.
Optimal combos here too from Shinku.
Nerfed Ruby. I can't believe they nerfed Ruby that much.
America, there we go on the board. But again, that's what we were talking about. You see one bad DP. That combo wasn't over, by the way, guys.
Yeah, that was a really strange DP. Honestly, I think after he lost his Bace, you know what? I don't know if I can win this match. I'm going to DP here. I don't want to deal with this mix-up. If I lose, I lose. It's going to game number 3.
I think it's, again, like you said, a game's very, very stressful to play. And like when you're in that situation, there's so much going on, sometimes you just panic. You start mashing on DP. It's only 2 buttons in this game.
Yeah. In all fairness, though, a lot of people, they don't respect incoming. You just came in, there's no way you're going to DP here.
There we go, crossing up that time. And again, so I wasn't sure what Jubei's going to do with his assist, but that projectile is doing a lot of work. That one right there. Empty jump low. Okay, she's ready to block this time.
Again, that fireball, you got to respect it. It moves so slowly, and you can't jump over it either.
This is crazy to see. If you're familiar with BlazBlue, you know Jubei sucks. He's a bad character. So seeing him on here at the EVO stage, in a different game no less, but let's go Jubei.
Not able to bait that Jubei burst. There's another burst coming out. Nobody has their burst meter, so not able to react to these bursts and punish. Yeah,
if you're following along, the 2 bars down at the bottom, me and DC cannot see them because they're covered up by a bar here. But when the bar is full, you have access to your burst. Right? So right now, neither player can burst if they get a combo. But you really need to play around that. You need to end your combos. You need to mix it up.
Oh man!
Got the burst back, and that was baited.
That was definitely worth it too. Now he has Yang gaining HP in the back. He took a little damage on Ruby, but Yang's gonna get that HP back very, very slowly. On top of that, she's in her eye burn mode, so when she comes back in, she's gonna be powered up.
Here we go, spacing up for Mekasue, waiting for the assist to come back, and there's the push block. Jumpy nerf from Ruby, but still one of the best air-to-air buns in the game.
Love that. Shinku just holding forward. Doesn't matter. I got push block. I'm still going in.
And there's a left-right mix-up. Shinku going to go up in the set? No, drops the ender.
Combo's not over yet, though.
There's a cross-up, though. And you see, again, the resonance, right? You activate the resonance. It's your last chance, but you still need to hold the mix-up after that.
I love that. Assist called Ruby teleport. Which way am I supposed to
You don't know. A lot of times even the player doesn't know, right?
I think it's mind-blowing how many teleports they added in this game,
Left, right. I mean, that's what they're like. Let's just give everyone a teleport. Left, right, city. But Shinku now, he's looking pretty calm. Mekasue, I don't like that. He's down and he's smiling, lapping it off a little bit. Not sure if he's feeling comfortable or nervous. But here we go again, Shinku. Yeah, another thing about Yang, she does have armor. She can just power right through her buttons there, other people's buttons with her 5B. She can power through everything, right? Supers and all sorts of stuff.
On a normal, just a ton of armor. You can take a lot of hits, too. She will take a little residual damage, but when she's in resonance, she doesn't take any extra damage from her armor.
DP got
catches
them both.
characters, yep.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was definitely a little mistake coming out from Shinku. Didn't have any meter to try and go for like a gimmick DHC or anything. Mekasue got a free punish right there, and now you got to get mixed up.
I'm just gonna burst out of there. It's still a little scary. You know, you can't always just burst as soon as you see the assist or the active, you know, the cross combo. The opponent can still block the character.
I burn. So Mekasue actually was not doing anything at the moment. He could have jumped away, but I guess he tried to throw. Shinku jumping out. Doesn't have the meter to kill.
Again, they're gonna switch to Ruby, have Yang gain that HP in the back.
Yeah, that was a very good chance. So Shinku kind of backed off, so Mekasue took advantage of that, made the switch, but now Warrior's getting tagged. Shinku moving closer and closer to make it to winners finals.
Oh, they're going for the empty jump low. Mekasue trying to jump out of there, calls the Kyamei, called in the back.
Sandwich got him low, and now Shinku.
Wow.
Okay, what?
That's very common. You know, you always see people jump to bait.
No, that's it.
Just crash to close it out.
Bro,
Shinku
how do you get hit by Clash Attack? Oh, you get hit by that move.
You save it for game number 4. That's the only crash he did the entire set.
That's still a very, very powerful tool, right? It's not nearly as fast as some other mix-ups in that game, but sometimes that's what it takes, is a little bit slower mix-up, right? Hers goes very, very far. But yeah, Shinku from America, let's go. Taking Fame's place. Fame, he was second last year, right?
Yep. So Shinku will go on to fight Domi in winners final.
Yeah, so two new players there, right? Both Fame and Heiho not here.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a new champion. We got a new winners finals right now. So somebody's guaranteed.
That's nuts. That's nuts. It's crazy to see. You know, just the fact that we had so much of the competition that we had at EVO Japan, and then we're here. We don't see any of those people. There's a bunch of new faces. Some of the faces that we've seen at previous tournaments, but it's crazy to see that somebody new is going to win you.
I'm very impressed. You know, I'm a long-time anime player, and traditionally, America gets washed, right? Traditionally, it's like, all right,
times are a change.
We're going to have 9 Japanese players in top 8 kind of thing, but we got 3 Americans, 1 in winners finals already. Bace still in it, and then of course we have Jona, who's starting in losers, but he could make it all the way.
Definitely can't count out Jona, man. We've seen him do crazy things. So I'm really excited. He's got the new Akihiko in the back. You know, he played Akihiko in Persona.
He runs, is it Ruby?
Ruby Akihiko.
Yeah, so a lot of Ruby, right? So Gordo, you know, he got kind of
just got replaced, man.
Neutralized.
Got replaced.
Ruby got nerfed, but you can't cage that gorilla, right? She's still out here wreaking havoc all over the place.
Her mid-screen damage is still ridiculous, dude.
And like you saw, like her jump buttons, they all got nerfed, and they're still hitting all around her like a bubble, right? You cannot challenge her. You cannot challenge her anti-air.
I cannot believe that she just jumped in on Aurier's anti-air.
Tried to
and beat it. Literally just beat it.
No, handled pretty easy right there. Okay, yeah. So Jona though, he's got to go up against Fenritti. So Fenritti just yesterday, or 2 days ago, he played BlazBlue, right? So I think he got second place in BlazBlue. Yesterday's in Dragon Ball FighterZ, third place in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now he's here in BB Tag. So he made 3 top 8s this weekend, 3 different anime games.
The consistency from some of these players is nuts. You know, we saw Fenritti also in EVO 2018. I think he got, I think it was 5th or 4th place. He got Kojikog and Fenritti, the only 2 returning players. There we go. Last year's BB Tag EVO, but. I don't know, the way that some of these players, I mean, they're both in losers, and the way that some of these players we're watching in winners finals, I don't know, man.
The interesting, too, about Fenritti is, like, last year he was running, it was like Ragnar Jin or, like, just something weird.
Super simple. I think
lazy
BB Tag was definitely, like, the last checkbox on his list when entering.
All the Japanese players, too, were, like, he didn't even own the game, or he never practiced. He just played a really basic team, plus his natural skills, and he did well. But recently, he's been going in on BB Tag. So the Japanese players are like, dude, this is not fair, right? We could compete when he wasn't playing the game. But now that he's playing the game, like, we got no chance. Like, we can't beat this kid. So can Jona in his American style stop him, or is he just going to go on a tear again?
Fenritti how old is Fenritti? Isn't he pretty young also?
I think it's one of those things where he came on the scene very young, but we're old. So
we're old now,
he's growing up now, right? He's in his 20s, like early 20s right now.
It's just interesting to see because, you know, Jona is pretty young too, so we got kind of the battle of the young guys here.
Jona too. So we've got the jug? Okay.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated, man. It's hot. It's hot in here.
The gallon of water. I think it's only how where we are.
Maybe that's spotlights. I don't know what it's like over there, dude.
I'm blind right now.
But yeah, Jona, he's been to a lot of the SoCal locals lately. I was looking for some of his recent tournament. I think the last tournament I remember him placing very well at was SoCal Regionals. I think it was like 2018. Of course, you know, plays BlazBlue. I'm sure if you watch any BlazBlue, you've seen Jona, you've seen his name before.
Really good player, but I want to say that I know he's got a lot of experience in American tournaments and locals and stuff, but I want to say when it comes to the big stage, I don't think he's as experienced as Fenritti. I don't know if nerves will affect him or anything,
He doesn't seem like the guy. I don't know, man. He's always, his expression is always so, he's always so deadpan. Like, he just wants to play. He's just here to play games. I watch him play in Mine, watch him play in Valk and BlazBlue, and it's just like, well.
That's the best, right? That's what they say. That's what the strongest players are, the ones who just want to play, right? The ones who just enjoy playing fighting games.
Third place at Anime Ascension after after SoCal Regionals. So yeah.
Yeah. So we actually we didn't mention we brushed over it briefly earlier, but this is also a qualifier for the Arc Rebel World Tour, the BB Tag, and the highest placing player outside of who was it? Shinku, Koji, and Kyamei.
The qualified players. Koji, Shinku, and Kyamei.
Yeah, right. The highest placing player aside from those three is going to automatically qualify for the finals, which are happening later this year in SoCal in November. Right?
Yeah, we touched upon it earlier how Bace, if she gets first place, LTL is going to get the point spot. I know anything can happen here. We got a lot more matches in BlazBlue Cross-Time Battle as losers top 8 is starting right now. Jona, things are looking kind of bad for him to start.
This might be one of those rounds we mentioned. People didn't believe us, DC.
Both the characters taking AK and they're ready. He's at a huge disadvantage. Akihiko getting caught.
And he still doesn't have his burst. Finally, the burst's going to come back, but yeah, Fenritti's not going to give him a chance. Goes right into super.
He has another super available.
It's not enough, though, is it? I don't think so. I think he's alive with a pixel.
Yeah, wow, what pixel remaining?
But yeah, it just goes low.
Yeah, he was trying to jump out, maybe get his Ruby in there and active switch.
It's so scary, right? When Mitsu's just standing in front of you, you don't know. It's going to go low or high like that.
There's the instant overhead. It's going to get, the activation. Wow, DP catching both. No,
he did not, right? He only hit Yuzu, and there we go. Clock it.
I thought for sure it got Mitsuru, but no, wow. All right, that's one of those matches we were talking about. Fenritti taking that game one.
So if you're Jona right now, you literally just brush it off.
Yeah.
You have to look at it like a round, not a game like just you lost a round. It was a bad round.
To be a BB Tag player, you can't lose like that and be like, wow, I've lost. Dude, that happens to everybody. That's happened all the time.
Yeah. And if the first time watching it, you're like, what the hell just happened right now? That wasn't even that bad. Yeah. There are definitely some rounds where you die on the first hit. Like, there's no recovery. But here we go. And I like how Jona is running Akihiko. He was Akihiko playing Persona as well, right? He's like Domi as well.
Seen him rocking that Ruby for quite some time now. Very standard character, great point character, works with almost any.
We saw that yesterday too. So kind of like Mitsuru with the push block coup draw. Akihiko can do it as well, right? Push block, the screw.
You gotta respect any character that has a forward advancing move like that. If they push block you, I'm surprised that Mitsuru too be not catching that Ruby incoming.
It was nice from Jona. That was a very delayed burst, right? So he waited until he saw the entire, went for the burst. That's why it didn't work right there. But here, Jona looking a lot better in game 2.
I love that.
Got the meter to kill.
Immediately into super, doesn't even want to worry about any meter coming back, any burst coming out of here.
Jumping over there. I thought he could maybe cross up Ruby, but no, she stayed in front. And the air-to-air from Fenritti.
Yeah, you see that giant JA from Yuzu. They slowed that down in one of the most recent patches, and it's still a huge commanding force on the screen.
Still, very, very, very good. I like the balancing. Even Gordo is still a good character, right? I think Arceus did a good job balancing this game. And just run up, no mix-up.
Yeah, this is going to be hard. He's going to hold on to his Resonance Blaze. Looks like a Resonance level 3 down there.
I think. We're taking a guess. We can't see.
He pops it now. It's oh, man, this is hard. He can do that. If he can catch Mitsuru right here without taking any damage, I think
he gets tagged. I'm not sure he can kill off this. He only has 2 meter.
Only has 2 bars of meter, but I mean, this still sucks. It's wasting all his Resonance meter time.
Goes into super, running out the clock, and now you have that high-low 50-50. Bates a DP. It's an overhead.
Oh, yeah, it's an overhead, yep.
The stream chat was like, I blocked that. I knew that one was coming. I definitely stood up for that one. But Fenritti, this is awakened Fenritti, right? None of that side game from last year. This is him putting his effort and time into BB Tag.
And this is what I was talking about, man. Jona does not wear his heart on his sleeve. He's here to play, man, win or lose. He doesn't look stressed at all. He's just thinking about what I need to do.
I know he's blinking pretty hard, man. I don't know. You got to get on your poker tails. We're in Vegas, man. He's blinking quite hard there. Because this is actually the first losers match we've seen. So if Jona loses here, he's out. Out of 7.
I'll tell you, it wouldn't be the first time I see a player come back 3 games in a row. This is not a good start for Jona, though.
Make that comeback happen, though. Happy birthday. Luckily, the combo ended there. Fenritti trying to tag on that extra damage. Didn't quite get it. Instant overhead, a bit too far.
Corkscrew would find a way in there.
Akihiko just punched the sword. It's about the corkscrew versus the coup draw. Akihiko coming out on top. My man just punched the rapier.
Trying to push block Akihiko. Unfortunately, the kill rush not reaching Mitsuru, able to punish.
And Jona got to save Akihiko. Went for the instant overhead, but he was still airborne. Keeping his distance, trying to run out that cross combo. Gage from Fenritti's got it.
I'd love to see him get that Aki. No, Akihiko's his damage dealer here, but I'd love to see him get Akihiko out of here as soon as possible. There you go, raw tag to Ruby.
Bad raw tag.
Yeah, that's, oh man. I guess he was expecting Fenritti to maybe tech backwards or forward, but he teched right in front of him.
Yeah, Fenritti really going in hard on Dragon Ball as well. He's got a good, sixth sense of when your opponent wants to
right over
where they're coming
Akiko,
from.
and he's not going to let him burst as he immediately goes to super.
He's gonna
Solo
burst
Akiko.
anyway.
Resonance level 4. I don't know, dude. I think it can still happen, honestly.
Sandwich, I don't know. No,
You gotta block, you gotta block, no!
Not like that. Aku, Soku, Zan.
Listen, the damage was there, but you couldn't block the sandwich. I mean, no, who could? Who could?
Quick 3-0, Fenritti smiling. Jona eliminated 7th place, but props to him. Props to America, man, showing up.
I know you know what Resonance level 4 Akiko can do.
Yeah,
I still believe
Resonance too. We haven't seen it too much yet, but when you're in Resonance, all of your moves get chip damage. Yeah, I'm not talking about a pixel or two. It's like one button is like 10%.
Yeah,
bring you down. It can't kill you, so that's the trade-off. You can't kill with chip in this game, but you can easily bring them down to that 1 pixel.
Yeah,
very,
surprising.
very scary.
Also, it's really sad to not see any Jin here in this top 8. Someone who's kind of been a staple of BlazBlue cross tag, but I'd love to see some.
The ice wave.
It's
all
always
year.
great to show that on stream and see the reactions of people who have never seen that chip damage before.
It did get nerfed, right? It used to do more damage if you blocked it, right? I don't know if that's how you want to design a move. It was like
Resonance level 4, man. You fought hard to get Resonance
it's
level
like,
4.
all right, just hit me with this damn move, man. I can't do much. But yeah, so Jona out at 7th, and now our other losers match is going to be Japan versus Japan. So these two, like I mentioned, they're honorary teammates, right?
Yep.
They put the BBCTB community on their back. They host the biggest tournament there 3 times a year, actually. They're on the West Coast. They train together. It's going to be Kyamei. I call him Kyamei, sorry.
Kyamei.
Kojikog.
Kojikog.
Fan favorite. We haven't seen a single big body character. But
It's
we're
hard.
going to see both of them.
It's hard. These sandwich mix-ups or these instant overheads are already hard to block. Now imagine a character twice as big as any other character.
Yeah, so the trade-off, of course, is that they do have 40,000 health on that team, and then you can recover health.
Yeah.
So let's say you got like 60,000 health. They got like 6
Yeah,
times the life of a normal like Ragnar or something.
Effectively pushing like 60 health. The thing is, what's really funny though? Grapplers traditionally, like the thing about them, they're slower.
Yep.
They do way more damage. But in this game, everybody's hitting like the same damage. Everybody can KO with a good DP punish. Everybody can take out a character.
Yeah. So to make up for that, obviously, it'd be unfair. They have normally grapplers as well. Don't have too much range, but here Walton just swiping full screen as Taker gets in.
Got nerfed a little bit. It's
still good.
Still very good. Still very good.
I think it's kind of unfair, right? So the only one really doing a lot of work with Team Big Body was Koji, right? Koji Jan in America was doing some work too, but he was the one winning tournaments, and they took his team down. He did not give up. He did not jump on, the Akiko bandwagon. Unless he's got a secret pick, but
I don't know, man. Well, he's here in top 8, and I'm glad that he stuck to his guns. If you guys know,
hold on, I hear the menu. I wonder if they went to change voices or buy colors.
Was it in Japanese? I honestly don't remember. Was it in English or
so
Japanese?
Koji's known as kind of like a troll. You see him smirking right there.
He's definitely a troll. Yeah, I was gonna say if you've seen him in any other fighting game, he's a very animated person. He loves playing grapple. He's played grapplers in every game. He's not afraid to have some fun in the middle of a match.
Yeah, he used to come to America cosplaying his T-Hawk, right? T-Hawk, and just play like super trolly grappler style. Kyamei from Okinawa. Kyamei also recently got sponsored. So he's from Osaka on the West Coast, but he's living in Okinawa, and he's working together with Okinawa and their newly formed, taking a photo here, their newly formed esports division. So he's trying to push the scene down.
What are they doing? Is the match, it's the button check, or are they just...
They're friends, right? This is what happens, right? They're friends. They're up there taking photos of each other before the match happens.
Yeah, send that to me. Send it to me after.
Send that to me, man.
Koji in the losers bracket, put in the losers by Fenritti. First place at Combo Breaker, first place at KBO, first place at NorCal Regionals, and 4th place at EVO 2018.
Even last year, I think he was at Team. I think he was one of the first people that qualified when they announced the Arc Revo World Tour. It was announced here at EVO last year, and I think Seam was one of the first qualifiers. It was streamed on twitch.tv Anime Illuminati. If you guys would like to check out that channel, check out the archives there. They got the handshake, but he came up, he showed, he won, so he's been qualified for a long time.
Dude, I love the camaraderie between these two players.
This is before the match, though. Let's see what happens once it says, whatever they say in this game. Rebel 1, decide the destiny, I don't know.
What? All right, man. This is it. This is
which song they want. Very important.
Our second losers top 8 match here.
Yeah, funny if you. So this game, have you seen how fast some of the rounds are? They brought in music from all the series. It's really cool. They added a lot of fan service, like what song you want. But the matches are so fast, they had to cut out the intros to the song.
Oh,
right?
yeah, dude.
You would not be
get
able
right to the point.
Yeah. The first 30, 40 seconds of each song is just gone. It's just like right into it. So here we go. We're going to the Persona stage outside of the school.
You got the color synergy on deck for Kyamei's team over there.
That's what I'm talking about. We mentioned it a little bit yesterday, man. If you play default colors in fighting games, you're whack.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
You can play default, but you got to match. That's all I ask.
You got to get some swag in your game here. We got orange against purple. These guys very, very familiar with each other. Kyamei is known in any game he plays. So you mentioned Koji is known as a grappler player, right?
Yeah.
Kyamei is known as a scumbag. Whatever the top tier team is, he's going for that. He played Mitsuru early on in Persona.
Is that being a scumbag or is that being a smart player? DP is, of course, going to be air unblockable.
Depends on your view. But yeah, nice bait on the DP from Kyamei. This is unburstable.
And I don't know if you saw that.
Another DP.
Oh, my goodness. So, Mitsuru can't do that to every character. The 5A, the 2B. Of course, Tager's hitbox is so gigantic. It's very easy to do on him.
Did you see to that instant over from Mitsuru? He didn't jump forward. He did neutral jump from like 3 character lengths away, but still able to catch. One of the weaknesses of playing a big body character is you're really susceptible to hits. There we go.
Of course, really go right past Tager. Meanwhile, Tager in the back, getting that HP back. You know, that's a 20k HP character. So every tick of HP getting revived is a lot of HP. But I don't know if it's gonna matter if Wallet goes down here. Instant overhead. No, just low.
He was expecting. You got hit.
I got hit.
You got hit.
I don't know if you watch Kyamei at other tournaments. He loves those instant overheads and.
Grab. Okay, this doesn't do as much damage as it does in other games. Like you said, damage is neutralized or normalized, but enough to kill here.
Yeah. So solo.
Watch his mix. He gets punched in the face.
Yeah, I think he was trying to use the invuln.
DP's right through the cross up. No, he's gonna be able to grab, but not punish it.
No, he just does it again.
Resonance is not fast. He's got a lot of recovery. Another one. He's got an air grab. Here it is in his super. Ain't enough. One more will do it though.
9 bars a meter though.
He went for the air grab. Dive, astral, no, had to spend the bar right there. Another one. Another one. Super. There we go. Kyamei with the loops right there.
I cannot believe.
Look at the face. What happened? They're not smelling anymore.
Yeah, dude, he had 9 bars, but he really just wanted to end it in style. I like that.
I mean, part of the reason they're doing that, I don't know, it might be easier because when you go for the gut punch, you have to kind of delay. It's a little bit tighter. That time it looks like he just kept the rhythm going. And he was building up the Cyclone gauge right there by doing that, so that his super at the end did a lot more damage. He made sure he got enough to kill there. Bear's funny, you saw, right? So Koji, command grab, air command grab. He got everything.
Honestly, dude, I'm really surprised he didn't jump. Not many people can get grabbed 3 times in a row and not want to jump after that.
But like I said, training partners, teammates, these guys very, very familiar with each other's playstyle. You're seeing it in the player matchup between these two.
See there, Kyamei ending his combos in 2C instead of the coup draw. He has a little bit more frame advantage. Whoa! What was that?
I think he thought the DP could reach. You know, it's a big body character, Walt scene, but he was a bit too high.
I don't know if you
brought to the corner.
If you get punished from your DP, you cannot burst the punish combo that you get hit with afterward.
Air to air from Akiko, right? Very nice change. So just off a jump B in the air. Jump A, jump B, I'm not sure, but that double punch in the air, very, very strong air to air move. Swiping.
This is scary. You always got to respect Tager full screen if he has 1 bar of meter because that EX Sparkle is so fast and punish on almost anything.
That was crazy, right? After the gadget finger, normally Tager's in a big advantage and you're scared, you want to block right there. Kyamei said no, he mashed right out of there. Called Koji trying to catch him. There we go. He knows about the cross-up as well.
Oh, he got the hit, went for a dash grab instead, able to get that burst out. Now we got Wild in. Oh my goodness. Coup draw to punish the splash.
He's got burst if you want to. Or sorry, I'm looking at the wrong character. Instant overhead block, but he's not out of the woods yet.
Same situation as last match. He didn't block low at all, just waiting for the instant overhead. Tentarafu back, switch the catch for Tager, and
I think this is going to be 2-0 here for Kyamei.
Oh, no, drops it. Right. Oh, he smelled the Spark Bolt,
right
ducked to corkscrew right through it.
Spark Bolt, one of Tager's best moves there, but Kyamei knew. One step ahead, and now it's 2-0. Koji going to character select. I'm not expecting a team switch. Even though
I've never seen him play another character.
But you see how rough it is. So he blocks the instant overhead, but the pressure in this game is so deadly. You block the scariest mix-up, you're not done. You have to block like 3 or more. You have to take a risk to escape. They're sharing each other. Oh, anime players. Teamwork.
I don't know. Well, what are they eating, man? What is that?
So this is kind of like a Japanese FGC thing, but they love ramune. So if you Naruto, that drink they have, that cider, that fizz, they say it helps them focus more.
Okay.
Because it kind of like tingles, it wakes up your sentences in your mouth. Made popular first by Nage from Guilty Gear.
So yeah, like you said, I don't expect the character to switch, but I love this Kojikog taking a little break in between these matches, trying to ice his opponent a little bit, get his head on straight for the next match. But honestly, dude, the way that Kyamei is playing and the size of Koji's characters, I'm not really sure what he's supposed to do in the corner, dude.
Yeah, the thing too is when you fight team big bodies, if you're like me, you have past trauma. Whenever I see a grappler on screen, I'm terrified, right? I can't play my game. I'm freaking out. But Kyamei's fought this matchup so many times, she's not worried, right? And another one, happy birthday.
Yeah, both characters kind of falling out there. I wonder what happened. It looks like, you know, sometimes
DP
oh, no. All right. This is exactly what Koji needs to get back in there.
We continue. 10,000, he's dead. One more super, 14,000 damage, goodbye.
Yep, and you know the rule about this game, doesn't matter if they have a pixel remaining, always spend that meter to close out a character. Your opponent is so much weaker with one character.
Yeah, right, no assist, right,
no burst,
no cross combos or anything, and here we go. This is a classic Koji round. And to DP for the knockdown. But yeah, all this happened, right? This entire exchange happened. Kyamei's about to lose this game, all because of one DP, right?
Yep, didn't even get a chance to pop his resonance, man.
Koji baited the one DP, and it all steamrolls into this, ends in the super here.
Yeah, actually, is this going to KO?
Nah, I don't think so.
No,
but just doing as much as he can.
I expect the resonance pop as soon as he wakes up. No, wow, he's holding on to it.
If he blocked the resonance, he's still in a mix-up, right?
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
Yeah, he's dead. So Koji, strong response here, but he's still down in the set, 2-1.
I mean, honestly, you're in the mix-up situation whether or not you pop it. On waking up, you know, you can DP, but is it worth it here?
Like, give me that candy back, man. Spit it out.
That really changes the game, dude.
Spit it out.
But yeah, dude, I'm glad you took that break in between game 1 and 2, or in between game 2 and 3, because that really helped out his mentality.
Let that be a lesson to everybody watching, right? No one is forcing you to just mash on rematch. You can take your time, wait until you're ready, and go back in.
But let's be real, that DP from Kyamei really kind of sealed the deal for Kojikog.
Yeah, but good stuff to Koji for, you know, just kind of waiting, sniffing it out.
All right, Bace the DP is going to be big punish in the corner because he cannot burst. All right.
Koji now afraid of DP, right? He saw what happened.
Jump cancel to bait the burst, and now does not have burst meter for the rest of his combo. He's just doing
wake up super. So that's the thing. Of course you can bait a wake up DP.
Yeah.
You can't bait a wake up throw like that if you're blocking. Scoop, yeah, invincible grab this time, and Koji's starting to run his game. DP right through the EX dive right there.
It's hard though, the infrequency of Koji's hits is really giving Kyamei the ability to get his burst back every single time.
Yeah, went for the hammer right there. Unfortunately, that is unsafe on block, so Kyamei blocked the over, ready with the punish. Again, see, blocking the hammer. Punishing every time with the kill rush. And this is Akiko damage.
Go straight into super right before he's going to get his burst back, do as much damage as possible. What's the mix up here on Wake Up?
He's got the bar for the left-right. If you can get out of this corner, though.
Oh, there we go again. All right.
So again, look, if you look at the bottom left, that X, he cannot burst.
Don't know if he's going to get enough meter to do 2 supers here.
He tried to go for a reset.
Like
he
that.
tried to go.
Yeah, he definitely realized I'm not going to be able to KO the character, but I think that's going to come back to bite him here. Now he's solo walled. This is resonance level 4, but I don't know, man. Walled is not a character that can happy birthday, so he's going to have to win this.
He went for the air grab twice. Kyamei, why is he just staying on the ground?
Just getting hit by the Akiko assist call as soon as...
Gives a little thumbs up right there. Running out the clock, and this probably should be it. Kojikog eliminated, tied for 7 with Jona, and Kyamei's moving on.
Oh man, that match was hard to watch because you can tell Kojikog made a tear through pool all the way to top 8, blowing people up with these grapplers, but really met a stone wall there in Kyamei and his team of Mitsuru and Akiko.
You said he lost to Fenritti in winners?
Yep.
That's his training partner. Oh, he lost to Kyamei, his training partner. I feel like he lost to the 2 worst people. Like the matchups he didn't want to face, the people that knew all of his tricks, right? The people that have grinded with him.
Yep.
No one else wants to fight that double grappler team. You see how many times he went for like the Yomi anti-air grab? Like I would have got hit every single time.
The instant dash,
yeah. Kyamei knew. He was like, no, I know what you're going for.
Yeah, it's hard. There was definitely a lot of situations where on Wake Up he's just like, I don't know what to do here. You know, we saw him not blocking low against Mitsuru because that's definitely conditioning. He's been hit by Kyamei's instant overhead so many damn times.
And over again. Yeah, sometimes that's just the way it works, right? There's thousands of people here, and eventually as you make it in the top 8, you're going to have to fight your training partners, your teammates, the people you didn't want to fight. But yeah, guys, so with that, we have our 7th place finishers, Jona and now Koji. We got, 6 players left. So we got those matches after a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
For us to bring in Gaming Gen, a professional company that specializes in, logistics, equipment, that was the perfect partnership that we could have had. And without them, we could not have pulled off a 3-day, 2,000-person tournament at all.
We had more than enough equipment. We had people on site not only to bring it in, set it up, but also to take care of it the entire weekend, make sure everything was updated and running perfectly, and then take it out at the end of the weekend.
The Gaming Generations team is always there with ideas to make our events better. Branding is a big thing.
I mean, when you have backdrops like this, when you have banners,
people want to go to these events and have something to take home with them. They're already investing a lot of money to travel out to them, but when they can go and find little trinkets.
Everybody's like in line at the booth because they want to get the shirt before the event.
The apparel, it's so great that they can handle all of that.
Gaming Gen is just such an essential part of every major tournament.
I just don't know how anybody does it without a company like Gaming Generations coming through.
Nothing to lose. It's cool. Kojikog taking that game at number 2, tying it up 1-1.
I feel like Kazunoko is making the correct adaptations compared to his gameplay from yesterday.
Yeah, no, this is looking a lot better than yesterday, for sure.
Maybe Kojikog, at the same time, could be a little shaken from losing to Dora. You know, he was on such a tear in winners, and being put into losers is a lot more on the line. You don't have that second life.
Yeah, I mean, you're watching Koji's matches yesterday. I made top 8 free and easy, honestly. Free and easy, and then
clean.
And just instantly loses to Dora, and it's like, wait, hold on, maybe I'm not invincible. Game number 3 here. A big body cross combo starting early.
Gonna need a couple more of those. Coming in, yeah. Push blocking the assist. You guys see how that throws Gordeau into the back line, but Ruby is able to stay in.
Yeah, I think that the worst possible time to burst Gordeau is after that 2B, man.
Unfortunate. Oh, it's gonna be. Whoa.
People just get mad at 2B and they just want to instant burst it, you know?
Goes for EX Grim Reaper. It's an anti-air, very interesting. I mean, hitbox is undeniable, but it looks like Wald is managing. Oh no!
Yeah, rare or mistaken Koji kind of anti-air that Ruby.
Looking at Lou Waldstein here. Oh no!
Yeah, he's gonna get that wall down as soon as possible. He has a lot of red HP to recover. Wow! Oh, he just got took that sledge to the face.
Beautiful call by Kazunoko. I love how he blocked the sledge.
He tried to command grab in between the cross combo. He could have grabbed somebody.
Yeah, he could have. That was a fair call, but Kazunoko definitely coming out the winner in that situation.
Oh, gotta remember that hammer isn't over yet.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, it's a mix-up. You might not do hammer, you might do hammer.
I mean, it's tough because, you know, you're trying to jump, really. You're trying to get out of the reach of the grappler's arms, and suddenly the hammer comes down.
Yeah, and, you know, all jumps do have jump start up. 4 frames of jump squat before you can actually leave the ground. And then you cannot block during that jump squat.
Kazunoko looking good in this game 3. Assist gauge coming back.
Wow, no fear from Taker. I was expecting the command grab, easy.
Yeah, that's why they're there.
I've been playing BlazBlue too long to try and grab Taker on wake up when he has meter.
I really, really like how the players are using more and more EX moves. It's not something we see a ton from American players, but it is a very viable way to spend meter.
Dude, the way they're doing cross combo, they just have so much meter spend. Like, why not? Why sit on 5 bars when you can, you know, you cross combo so much, you're gonna get that meter back instantly. As we see Kazunoko take game number 3 here. Core, this is looking way better than
This is
yesterday.
way better than yesterday, and I'm going to attribute it to both players, right? Kog definitely not quite the performance that he was giving us yesterday, and comparatively Kazunoko making the correct decisions, just playing overall really, really good. And something you said earlier, actually, the cross combo giving meter. I believe it's true that once you activate cross combo, your meter gain is amplified for the next few hits.
Yeah, also worth mentioning, whenever your assist on the screen, your hits actually have more hits done as well.
Yeah, no,
too.
it's locked in.
Yep.
Very, very good for combos. Wow, we're 10 seconds in and Ruby's almost dead.
As I command grab, Kazunoko's Ruby is already sitting at critical HP. Even after regaining all its HP, not going to gain that much more.
Punishes the 5B whiff. Such an amazing start for Kojikog.
It'd be like that sometimes, man. Sometimes you just lose.
Playing grappler, man.
Sometimes you just lose. It's cross-tag battle. All right, not every match can be a... Oh, the
like
actual
that.
sandwich dog eat him with the Oreo. Oh! Kojikog is mad as hell.
2-2. Very, very, very fast.
Kojikog wanted that game 5. He said, I don't even want to play game 4. I want to go straight to game 5. And here we go.
Hit the skip button, coming in. Both players tied 2-2. Kojikog saying, yeah, it was fun letting you win those two, but it's time to win.
Let's be real. Anybody who plays BlazBlue Cross Battle out there knows we've had a game like that. Anybody's had a game like
Everybody's had a game like that.
Game number 5, let's do it. Kazunoko off to a much, much better start here. He's done way more damage than he did last round, that's for sure.
For sure, yeah. Kojikog, though, with a great anti-air. And this is a really, really interesting cross-combo loop. I really love how Waldstein goes into this jump C's.
Oh, all right, right underneath the EX Spark Bowl. Oh, another one, though. You got the meter. Like you said, not afraid to spend the meter, these Japanese players.
Coming through, I love how it combos into two. Ooh, jumps out of the wedge catapult. Kazunoko actually barely making
Oh, got him. Scooped.
But gonna lose Ruby here, maybe?
Yeah, he has the meter. Oh, he's not even going to need to use the meter on that. All right, so we got Solo, Gordo, and we already got the Magna Tech wheel. Looking really bad. This is only Resonance level 2. DP, assist. Oh, he tried to walk up and grapple the grappler. He tried to walk up and grapple the grappler. No, come on, Kojikog. He's feeling himself.
He's gonna be himself. Oh, for good reason, DC.
He has no meter, though. Is this going to be enough? Yeah, he's still going to be enough. Kojikog asserting his dominance in those last 2 matches. Says, you know what, Kazunoko? Go back to Dragon. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Top 8 here at EVO 2019. It's your boy DC, joined by Jona. And Jona, 6 players are remaining.
We are down to the top 6. We had Jona. Again, keep stressing the fact we had 3 American players here. That's like a highlight. I think it's for any anime tournament, this is the most it's ever been in top 8. A new record, we did it. So Jona, unfortunately, the first American to drop. We still have Bace and Shinku in there. Shinku sitting winners finals.
That's true, and we had a Japanese team kill over there on the loser side. Unfortunately, Kojikog going out in 7th place. But I think we got crazy matches coming up. What's the next match we got, Juna?
So we're going to have Mekasue against Fenritti. And during that break, while you guys were enjoying those lovely Twitch commercials, I was checking Twitter. Mekasue's in the back, and he's like, this guy Fenritti, because Fenritti is in training mode right now.
Really?
Trying to fight Aurier Jube. He's like, he's going to master this matchup in 10 minutes. So everyone if you're unfamiliar with Fenritti, he's kind of considered like a prodigy child, kind of like the Sonic Fox of Japan, right? All the old heads, all the old players are like, this kid is too good. So Mekasue is kind of sweating right now. So hopefully he's got some gimmicks he can surprise Fenritti with.
Yeah, I think that's what he's been. I mean, obviously he's an extremely strong player, but you got to realize like a lot of people have no idea what the hell Kyamei does, and I'm sure that definitely came into play in some of his pools matches and some of his matches further down the line. But I don't think those kind of things are going to work on Fenritti.
Especially with his team, right? His dominant neutral team of he's running team top tier, Team America, baby.
Team America,
it's a Yuzu there with that long range. It's not even going to give a chance for Jubei to get in and get his gimmicks going.
Yeah,
trying to find the camera.
You know, something we saw Mekasue doing a lot with Jubei, using that fireball to control the neutral. But how do you control neutral against the the Mitsu and the Yuzu in the back?
I guess you don't, right? You just have to pray. Like if you had like Akihiko, like the screw to get in, that's good. But none of these characters, I guess. Aurier does have the EX stab, right? The EX thrust. Maybe can set up a sandwich situation. But the scary thing about Yuzu as well is a lot of times she's in the air.
Yeah.
Right? She's in the air sniping you. So that thrust will just whiff.
Yeah, Aurier does have a great anti-air in 2B, but I don't know if she's going to be able to anti-air that JA coming out half screen away from Yuzu.
We shall see. We also got to talk about this too, like the momentum. This happens in any game, but today, Fenritti started in losers, right? And Mekasue started in winners.
Yep.
So Fenritti is coming off a win, right? He's fine. Mekasue's coming off a loss. Oh, don't show that on EVO, man. 80,000 people just saw the awkward handshake.
Come on.
Aris is already doing a video on it there.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that. We got to come up with, we got to talk before we get on stream. Like, all right, we're going to fist bump, we're going to handshake. I don't know. But yeah, button check is done. We are back. Break is over. Cyclops Osaka Fenritti. Dragon Ball Fighters legend, BlazBlue God out here in BB Tag.
This is the worst way. You hate to see this happen in the first 2 seconds of the round.
Match too,
absolutely.
Right? This time he's spending a little bit more meter, but again, right, he's yet to get the full combo, but even if you drop it, that's 13,000 total damage right there.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's a lot of meter to gain too.
Your opponent basically starting off with half-life on both characters. But Mekasue, what can you do?
This is what I was talking about. Using that Jubei in the back, fireball to control some space on the screen. I'd rather have, definitely rather have Yuzu in the back to catch that Jubei if he's called. There it is.
Yeah, and if you notice that EX thrust I mentioned earlier, that blue, when she turns blue and just stabs full screen, very powerful move from Mekasue. He was able to connect, but drop the combo. Now Fenritti on a tear.
So Fenritti a little unfamiliar with that Jubei incoming, not knowing when to jump exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. So when you defeat a character or a burst, there's 3 different ways they can come. They come from the top, from the side, from the left, or the right. So you have to know where they're coming from. Fenritti maybe never fought Jubei before. He's got no idea.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You don't need to know the matchup if you can close out a match like that without letting them play.
Yep, there you go.
I think Mekasue got 1 combo that entire match, shaking his head after drinking that water like, damn.
The best offense is a good defense. Works the other way as well. The best defense is good offense, right? Just do not let Mekasue play. Just smother him. And again, that smile, though. We saw it earlier in the winners. He's smiling. Don't smile.
Never smile.
Don't smile.
Never let your opponent think that you're
smile if you win. Smile if you win. Don't smile when you lose.
Game number 2. Let's hope he doesn't have a poor start like the last game. See what he can do with 2 characters.
Yeah, he's already doing better, right? He's already doing better. He avoided the happy birthday.
Oh, I love that. Counter hit 2B, jump to bait the burst, but pick up the combo when you land.
That's classic Arxis tech right there. Right, Mitch has been doing that since Persona Vanilla. Drops the combo, goes for a low, good block from Mekasue, and then the push block and the tag into Aurier. Trying to cover that Jubei life, but he's right back in front.
Yeah, not able to react to that burst because his Aurier just finished cross combo. But of course, when you finish cross combo, you do recover that meter much faster than if you were to burst.
So here we go, right, the air nail, trying to keep him locked down, but again, counter hit confirms from Fenritti. There's no burst. He's going to lose his Jubei right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have meter. I don't know if he's going to burst in time. No,
he can't. Play, can't. He's dead. Ending with the DP, and Fenritti again in control.
Solo Aurier. This is going to be tough, man. I said, when you lose a character, you're at an immediate disadvantage. There's that instant overhead.
From like half screen away. Come on, Mitsu. Yep. That's nerfed, by the way, Stu. That's nerfed.
Slightly nerfed. Yeah,
you can't. Another one.
You can only cancel into that JA if you actually hit with the JB, the instant overhead JB. None of this I'm saying matters. This match is already over.
I told you, man. They're typing. I blocked that. They're like, I knew it. I blocked it. I blocked it twice.
Look at the HP.
Block it. You can't block that.
Did you see the HP remaining on both of Fenritti's characters? He got tapped. Wow.
Mekasue looking kind of like admitting defeat. We kept talking about Jubei and how he's a rare character and like, oh man.
There's a reason why he's rare.
He's going to show, he hasn't done anything. He's done a fireball or two, and he just melted on screen every single time.
It's hard. I think characters, their value is really shown in their assists. And don't get me wrong, his assist is not bad at all, but I don't think it's helping him out very much in this matchup here.
Yeah, it's on point, right? That's the scary thing about Fenritt's team is both those characters are great assists, great on point, great solo. They're great at everything.
Mekasue getting something started here. Mitsuru is still stuck.
Okay, the bubble's out. Connect could not confirm.
Oh, they're trying to call the jump back. And
There we
that's going to
go.
be the end of Mitsuru. All right, Mekasue off to a great start in this game number 3. This set is not over yet.
That was nice. He faked the cross-up, stayed in front. Fenritt is not ready for that. We'll get him in the corner. And there we go, right? That's the mix-up where he uses the little Taiko march you can't really see, and there's the overhead. Of course, when you're down to only one character, you cannot burst, so this is all guaranteed damage.
Yeah, the Resonance Pop, he has to do it, but here's Fenritti using that sidestep to get behind him in the corner. Unfortunately, getting caught. You do have some recovery on that sidestep.
Going into super, so when you super, you pause the clock. When your opponent supers, the clock keeps going. So it's a good thing to do it when you land the hit.
He's going to need a lot more hits like that in order to bring this
Bates
one
out the
back.
DP, but no! What a setup!
With the back. I didn't even see the assist call, and Fenrich didn't see it either.
I saw it, but it was already too late, right? In my mind, I was pressing the button. I was like, punish, punish, punish. I saw Aurier locked up. All right, he gets on the board, but Fenrich is still up 2-1, right? Fenrich is only one game away from moving on.
Yep, and that really, taking Mitsuru out that early, that was awesome. After that, it's hard for Yuzu with no assist in the back to make some of her stuff stay. She controls the screen, but can't control everything by herself.
Yeah, that is, kind of the focus of maybe any team game, really, is slowly wearing down your opponent by, rather than, doing 50% damage to both characters, you want to do 100% to one character and just remove them from the game. Make it a 2-versus-1 situation. Again, yeah, push block, coup draw has not been a factor. Not like we saw yesterday in pools, right? Players are doing a good job of avoiding it.
You got to respect it from both characters because Aurier can do it as well. Push block. She push blocks. You probably expect a Divine Thrust right afterwards.
There we go.
EX Divine Thrust. It is +3, but getting the hit. Get a good knockdown.
Oh, it's down. That's guaranteed. What a win.
And Bace DP, but Bace incoming, but doesn't Bace first
he super
afterwards.
jumped a bit too high right there.
And if you can put your opponent in block stun, hack the switch and DP with your other character, that is unblockable.
Yeah, but that's you got to be very, very fast to recognize that, make the switch, get the DP in time, and get the combo after that. So good awareness from Mekasue. And now his Jubei in the back recovering. Good check to help. There's that fireball we talked about. And now, yeah, uh-oh, this is not good. Yes, get Mitsuru out of there. Do not be in the corner with that character. Reverse speed here, trying to keep him locked down.
The slow slashes keep him in the corner. The fireball is going to whiff. Mitsuru doing nothing down there. This is looking much better for Mekasue. He definitely figured out something after game 1 and 2.
Fenritti can't burst, too. There's going to be one super and then one more. Not enough. I don't think it's enough, though. I don't think it's enough.
Nope.
It's not. It is.
Oh,
Never mind. Let's go.
Yep, so the second super, your Distortion Duo always does 2K damage.
Yeah, flat. It's a flat 2K there. Here we go. He's spending this before. No extension. Fenritti got time to guess. No, he guesses wrong. It's 2-2.
Just like that,
Yes.
2-2. Fenritti on the brink of taking the set and moving on, and all of a sudden he finds himself in a Game 5 situation.
Like we said, this game is very, very, very fast. Fenritti a little bit of side-eye. He's like, what are you smiling for? And side-eye right back. Side-eye, side-eye.
Mekasue is having fun up there, man.
That's important, right? This might be a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Mandalay Bay Arena on the main stage. There are how many? There's what? Almost 10,000 people plus here at EVO.
Yep.
Only 32 people can be on stage today. Sandwich, good push block. Get off.
I'm surprised we didn't see the cross combo there, but I guess he's saving it for a better situation as that
We're seeing,
fireball.
I think both players,
no!
nice bait. Both players are down on their last game. They're playing a little bit more hesitant, I think.
Love that. Able to combo off that fireball. Great awareness.
Mitsuru is bleeding. One more hit should be dead if the burst does not come out.
Yeah. Oh,
bad anti-air.
I thought he was definitely going to try. The burst is coming. There's the bait, but it's good. He's going to keep Mitsuru alive. Even though he got no punish on the.
He's 0 for 2 on that.
Yep.
And don't leave Fenritti alive, right? That's one of Mitsuru's strong points is that projectile. Really slow, really delayed. It doesn't sound good, but for this game where you control 2 characters, you can set up some really grimy mix-ups right there. And again, the super and assist call from Mekasue connects. Fenritti's in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Mekasue
woke
up.
Oh, he called Mitsuru. He lost his assist.
Oh, and that is the problem. Sometimes you gotta wait. Oh, immediate super. Yuzu bleeding here has resonance level 4.
We're looking down there. We're not gonna get a chance to use it. 3-2. What a reversal from Mekasue.
My God, what a change from game 1 and 2. All of a sudden, we see Jubei wake up, the fireball coming into play, and a lot of great baits coming out from Mekasue. We really got to give him. There's so many burst baits, so many DP baits that came into play in those last 3 games. To be able to take it over Fenritti 3 games in a row.
Yeah, I admit, I thought he was out. You know, he got beat up pretty bad.
The first 2 games were washes, dude. They were
frustrated, or he's just smiling a little bit, like maybe like, oh man, I can't do this. But then 3 straight, and the last 2, he didn't lose a character.
Yeah.
He just dominated. So yeah, now he avoided the tragedy of going 0-2 on Sunday. You know, starting the day in winners and then just going boom, boom out. So Mekasue moving on. Fenritti eliminated, tied for 5th, I believe.
Yep.
Right? So he gets some points. I don't think he auto-qualified, but I know he's got a lot of points on the leaderboard there.
So, yeah, going out of 5th, I think that's the same place that he got last year. So, I mean, consistent. He's consistent.
So he got, I mean, that's the end of his weekend. So he got 2nd in BlazBlue. He got 3rd in Dragon Ball FighterZ. He got 5th in BBTAC. So he couldn't get the championship, but he did really good. And then they're moving the TV. Hey, it worked. They fixed it. We can see the actual bars now at the bottom. We were just guessing. If you heard DC, he was always like, they're level.
Trying to see this resonance.
We're back. We're good.
That was honestly a great set, though. You know, I love watching the 3-0 comebacks. You can tell, you can see the adjustments, the little tiny adjustments they make. And, you know, being able to take out Mitsuru first, I think it really came down to Fenritti kind of throwing out some unfortunate bursts and some unfortunate DPs at Mekasue. There was even times where Mekasue didn't even take advantage, you know, wasn't able to punish the burst.
But shout-outs to EVO as well, right? Last year we had 1st to 2, right? The match was 1st to 2. This year they recognized the type of game BlazBlue tag is. You want to add that 3rd game because sometimes it's a little too volatile.
Oh, yeah, dude, that would have been over last year.
That would have been over,
That's
right?
Crazy.
But now, yeah, Mekasue proving he can actually play Jubei, sending Fenritti home, he's moving on. So now we got the other losers match. I think it's Bace, right? So Bace versus Kyamei, right? Kyamei. Yep. So it's what's going to be here.
Keep throwing me off saying Kyamei, man.
Oh, it's going to be a mirror match, though. This will be the mirror match, right? Isn't Kyamei? Oh, no, sorry, he's got Akihiko.
No, yeah, he's got Akihiko in the back.
Yeah, I know he originally started with Bace's team, but I guess he made the
Team
switch
America.
to Akihiko.
Yep. Kyamei used to play Mitsu Hyde. I miss those days, man. I remember I played Kyamei at, what event was it? I think it was a CEO event. I don't remember, but he blew me up, dude.
Yeah, he's really good. He's notorious for not playing, not just anime games, but he loves poverty games, right?
Yeah.
He plays all these like Dojin fighters. Anything new, he's going to pick it up. And the reason why? So he can come to America and try and win money. He went to, what was it? I think the first CEO Otaku, he won like 13 different games. Dude, the games had like 4 entrants in them, but he's like, well, I won. I got the trophy. I got the medal.
Dude, I remember the first time I met Kojikog was at Northwest Major 7 like a couple years ago. It was a random game. I didn't even know who he was. Random guy playing this game, Aquapaza.
Aquapaza,
You know, I've played anime games before. I'm going to play it. Dude, Kojikog is a god in that game.
He's one of the top players, yeah. It's okay, and being a gentleman, letting Bace choose the stage and the song. What song would you pick? If you're on the main stage right now, what song
Red Like Roses.
Red Like Roses? Okay, that's a good choice. It gets memed on, but, you know, I like that song.
If not Red Like Roses, then Linne's theme. The name escapes me. I know you hate Unseen Entities.
That's right.
I don't know why. That song is great.
I gotta get BlazBlue 6 heroes. 6 heroes. Or give me Naoto's team. Because we're not going to see Naoto on the screen. He's not a very popular character after they added him, but at least the song's in the game. But here we go. Mitsuru versus Mitsuru.
Yeah, it's funny. This match is very similar. Oh, my God. Starting off early with that cross combo. I love that. He's pressing the falling JB to catch Akihiko possibly pressing button. This is going to be a DP punish in the corner from Mitsuru. Doesn't have a lot of meters to work with. Wow, dropping it.
And Kyamei just mashing right away. Try to get Q with an overhead.
Yeah, you got to save those kind of things for a little bit later in the set, though, I feel like.
Especially against Bace, right? You know she net plays a lot in America. You know American net plays doing that all day.
I think when you get out of a situation like that, you got to take what you can get legit. You know, that's not
just
the time
escape the corner there.
DP into the corner.
Nice good awareness from Bace. Swapping out the users, sacrificing Mitsuru, getting the punish on Akihiko. Jump loops in the corner. Instant overhead block, and it goes low.
Immediately the super doesn't want to worry about the burst, and there it is. Another super is going to end Akihiko's career. Solo Mitsuru for Kyamei.
Yeah, so Kyamei right there, he tried mashing on Kill Rush, but Bace canceling into the grab, interrupt him on the move right there. If you're noticing, Kyamei is being very, very active on defense. He's pressing a lot of pressing a lot of buttons, a lot of DPs. Wow, another one. Overhead this time.
Dude, I think
super.
I think he's realized, you know, this game might be over. I'm gonna get crazy.
Just try and put the fear of it in the base for the next game.
Especially if you're in Resonance. If that super caught both his characters, he could have still won that game. So I don't blame him, man. You know, that looked a little wild to people who are watching at home, but he's like, you know what? I got at least 3 more games.
So that's what, I mean, that's your view, but now let me give you the view of someone who played Kyamei back in Vanilla. That's how he played.
That's how he plays?
So he played, if you remember Vanilla Persona, Mitch, remember how godlike their DP was?
Oh, yeah.
He made it to Japanese Nationals top 8 with basically just the DP.
All right.
They're like, you're not going to DP again? No, DP again, DP again.
That is Vanilla Kyamei is what you're saying.
Vanilla Kyamei showing up with that Mitch. There's the instant overhead. So Bace, of course, she plays the same, the same character. She knows about that instant overhead, but even if you know, you still have to guess.
And once again, you see, it looked like Kyamei trying to bait a burst out of Bace.
There we go, yes, push block, coup draw. Doesn't matter where you are on the screen, you're about to get stabbed.
DP's coming out, yep, cannot block it because you're in the air.
Kyamei tried, so he tried to switch over to Akihiko. Oh, what are you doing?
That was crazy. Normally you wouldn't be able to do that because you're in Resonance, you can't cancel specials into supers like that.
Jump back into it, right? Caught the throw escape right there. We got to mention, too, if you remember Bace's match earlier today, she was playing that nutty, too.
Dude, that was the classic net play.
And there's a reset from Kyamei.
The classic net play throw bait.
Yeah, if you blinked right there, you missed it. But Kyamei, he landed, the jump-in attack. He recognized it would not kill. Snuck in a reset. The EX corkscrew, right? Bace, she blocked the overhead, but could not block the cross-up. I don't think you can, man.
Sorry, you definitely can't trust your opponent sometimes. You know, if you gotta be aware of their meter and what they're doing. If they can't KO you, they might go for a reset like that, and it's exactly what Kyamei did.
Okay, 1-1, good set, good set. This is losers, right? This is losers. Somebody's going home, the other one's moving up, top 4.
Good and great start for Bace.
Yeah, gotta bring her all the way to the corner right now.
Where's the mix-up? Ooh, teleport backwards, fake teleport, cross up left, right. I love that. Cross up under and take him back into the corner.
Yes, I think Bace is doing that. I haven't seen from other players. She's going for a lot of throws. I've recognized at least 4 or 5 throw attempts just in this set. Kyamei's recognized that as well. As you know, he's jumping back a lot more, calling assists.
Yeah, that was Bace's undoing in game number 2. Kyamei was able to get that throw bait. Because, Bace's fingers are sitting on that grab button.
Yeah, so Mitra, another grab attempt, right? So grabs are good, but they are risk, right? You run forward a little bit. It's a pretty big tell. If your opponent's in the air, it's an easy punish.
Wow, just no block from Bace.
There's the burst, guaranteed.
Uh-oh.
So you can bait the burst in this game, but there are sometimes you get a guaranteed burst. Bace recognizing that, waiting for the right time. And Kyamei bringing Akihiko, but gets hit by the slash.
No way. Yep. All right, full screen Mazio. Usually can punish that, so Mazio did get sped up in the most recent patch, but not that fast.
Barely alive Akihiko, able to get the burst, bring in Mitsu here. Still not afraid!
DP punish, and now we got Bace solo user, but Kyamei's both his characters are bleeding right here.
I was gonna say he's still not afraid to call Akihiko, and there's that Kyamei DP I'm talking about. Got one!
Well, that Resonance did not have to deal with the left-right mix-up.
Air to air, okay, can't kill off this.
Got 9 bars sitting for Bace, just needs one good
Astro, no, had to spend one.
Yep.
Air to air, okay, not enough. Ooh, beat out the throw, but he didn't have an assist to get the punish.
Yeah, Mitsu does not a whole lot of damage from aerial confirm.
That's
and the
it.
anti-air 2B. Bace will take game number 3 here.
Yeah, so that came down. I was just about to say it's going to come down and next it wins. And right before I could even finish, Bace landed the hit, 2-1. Close set, so a lot different from what we saw before, where it was like blowout after blowout after blowout. These are going down to the wire. Kyamei now on the verge of elimination. No, he's eating the powder now. He's just going straight powder. Inject the Ramune straight into my veins right now.
What is the legality on that? That's got to be...
He's trying to get a new sponsor, man. They're already in his DMs right there. If any gaming companies are watching, I want the HyperX brand, whatever. Gummy
crazy.
bears.
This is like he's using his power up to save himself losers, but he's got a, if he wins this match, he has a lot more matches and not much more powder to work with.
Bring him to the corner again. Corkscrew, yeah, normally corkscrew is not too safe, but covering with the Mitsu assist right there. Another one like that, right? Just kind of get him for free, and it gets the cross-up.
The X corkscrew, I mean, it's unreactable, man. You got to hold that sometimes. Sometimes you got to guess. Is he going to do it here?
He's in front. This time got them both.
You got to respect Akihiko when he's on your block. You can't just push block, kill rush like that.
Hey, it's an overhead cross-up. Another one. That was an overhead and a cross-up in an overhead. Good luck blocking that. Air to air, got them both as well.
Yeah, Bace having a really hard time getting anything
overhead,
going.
Yeah. This is If Bace makes a comeback here, it'll be a pretty big miracle right now.
I love it. Just fighting her way out of that situation. Doesn't want to get sandwiched.
Yeah, takes the time to bring in Mitsuru. Let Yuzu die or recover before she dies. Well, got them both.
Got them both.
Good game.
So yeah, that super doesn't actually work on both characters. What the assist character will always fall out of it.
What a setup there from Kyamei.
Yep, take the incoming burst, push block them back into the icicle.
Look at the chip. If Bace can get some hits going, watch a chip on Cammy's life. But it might be over right now.
I love
It's
that
an overhead.
block.
No, goes low. And another reset.
That's what he was looking for in game number 1. I told you. It's
Another
what?
Wake up super from Bace. I look how Bace is down, but not afraid. Saying, look, I'm not going to just like wait for myself to die. I'm going to actively, press some buttons, wake up super.
I think that's the scariest thing about being solo character in that situation against a character like Mitsuru. You never know when you're going to, the instant overhead's going to come out. The risk reward on the Mitsuru part, it's so much in their favor, especially if you're at 1 HP pixel health. Like you just got to hold that. Sometimes you just don't block low.
So you mentioned earlier, you like how Koji took the breather. These players, neither of them want a breather, going right back into it. Final game for somebody's going home here.
Yeah,
a little bit on top where somebody's going home. Don't forget, LTL is at home watching right now, praying that Bace can win. I need you to win so I can get in the finals.
I love that. Kyamei does not. Oh, baiting the
and
first.
this is, doesn't have a lot of meter.
Akihiko corner. It's going to be big damage, man. Akihiko Cyclone level 5, corner damage 9.9k, and the 5C will not connect there.
Needless 10,000. Mitsuru barely alive in the back. Another instant overhead. Another one.
I like
that throw that time.
He faked the second one. I expected, honestly, an empty jump low. I love DP back in the corner, and now Bace has Kyamei where she wants him. 5A counter hit. I expect.
Dropped out of the combo, and already smashing another reset. Tried to shimmy under there. Maybe bait the DP, but Bace smashing out. And it's like we said earlier, doing a lot of damage is good, but if you don't get the character kill, it doesn't mean that much. So now Bace is up 2 against 1.
Yeah, but you hate to see that happen when you lose the
early
character,
resonance.
but your other character has full HP, man. You gotta, just cool draw in the middle of the, oh my goodness, no fear from Kyamei. Like you said, this is how he plays.
2B though, got to confirm. We're dead even on life. Both players putting a lot of meter. This is scary. Don't forget, push block, coup draw. Putting out the ice meter. Both players 4 bar, taking their time. Their tournament lives are on the line right now.
They know who is going to make the first move here.
They got all the time in the world. Bace runs up, tries to anti-air. Kyamei ready with the block. Kyamei, of course, in the purple, Bace in the orange, Bace in the purple. There it is. Not dead yet. But you see Kyamei getting impatient. Bace doing a good job.
Wow, cross up JA into the corner.
Reset! He went for the reset. He had been going for it, right? He'd been going for the clash overhead so much, and Bace been recognizing it. This time, no. He goes low. Kyamei's a scumbag, man.
Is that the tech? Smash the reset, smash the overhead, reset 3 times the previous matches. Then the last match, game 5, go low.
Yep. These are sets, right? The sets, they evolve, players adapt, you counter-adapt like that. So Kyamei with a long con, eliminating Bace, tying for 5th along Fenritti.
Bace, though, still qualified for AWT through points here.
Good stuff, but unfortunately another American dropping down. So Jona out, Bace out, the last hope. Last year, I remember, was Lost Soul in Guilty Gear. This year, it looks like it's going to be Shinku, sitting in winners finals.
Yep, man.
Kyamei looking stressed as he's walking off.
It's hard, man. Those. Anytime you make it to game 5, even in that situation when you both have 1 character remaining, you don't have the assist to work with, you don't have bursts. Both players have used their resonance or something like that. You really got to play. That's just straight up BlazBlue.
And Bace was outplaying. When it went down to the Mitsuru versus Mitsuru, Bace was outplaying him, right? Landed, I think, 2 countered anti-airs, but finally Kyamei was like, enough of this. He went in, closed it out.
Kyamei's kind of a scumbag, though. That's
wild.
He is. Saving the reset for the final hit, really, the betting it all like that.
But not even saving the reset, just his gameplay. Like, how many resets did he go for and connect that entire set? Most people don't play like that.
Well, I'm sorry, saving the low option. Going overhead.
Yeah, he went overhead. He was showing the left, right, and then finally just goes for the low, the delayed low.
That final hit was crazy, though. Honestly, Kyamei just did instant air dash, cross up JA. There was no real mix-up. It might have been Bace trying to press 2B a little bit too late, but I don't know. That was nuts. The Mitsu, Mirror, always fun to watch. You gotta respect them both because you both have coup draw. You both have an amazing anti-air, an amazing air game. So it's like, what do I do here? Just throw
when do
it
I press a button?
Yeah.
When am I saved? Like, you never save. That's why you saw him just kind of zoning out. But with that, okay, so the Mitsu Yuzu is supposed to be the best team. That's kind of what I've seen online. Like, this is the best team. This is the best team. The best shell in the game. The best shell in the game. It's out, right? There's no more? It looks like Akihiko is the one coming on top. So we have Shinku and Domi, right?
Yep.
So Shinku and Domi there. And then we're going to have Kyamei moving on to fight Mekasue. Right? So 3 Japanese and 1 American remain.
Well, I think one thing for sure, Mitsuru.
Mitsuru's definitely a problem.
Definitely a problem.
Akihiko, though, right? I think Akihiko is kind of not a sleeper, right? More and more people are coming out, but you don't hear them talking about him too much. But here we go, winners finals. Nothing changes, guys. This is still only going to be a first to 3. None of those old school CBS 2 rules of 4 to 7.
4 to 7,
finals.
yeah.
We'll be here until like 2 a.m.
Honestly, dude, BB tag versus first to 4 wouldn't even be that
Yeah,
long.
it wouldn't be that bad. By the way, I just want to thank everybody watching. I know a lot of you guys are here. You know, you might be waiting for your game right after this. We're going to have Street Fighter 5, followed by Tekken, and then we're closing out with, I think, one of your favorite games, right? Smash?
Smash, yeah. Honestly, dude, I think BB Tag is a great game to be first. It's super fast, very easy to watch. Even if you have no idea what's going on, you can still appreciate the play between, you know, if you played Marvel, if you played any tag game, this game is just fun to watch. You can probably kind of figure out what's going on just from
so shout out to you stream monsters at home sticking around. I see you typing in the chat, guys having fun. I'm looking forward to it. You staying around? You sticking around in the arena?
Yeah, I'm here all day.
Everyone watching too, like it's great. You know, the production's out of control. You can kind of get a feel for it with all these great camera shots and everything. But being in the venue is so different, and we're still not even halfway full, right? A lot of people, it's Vegas. I don't blame them for not waking up early to come down here.
Bruh.
Probably still hungover in their rooms, watching on their phones. But by the end of the day, when this place is packed, the energy in here is ridiculous.
Yes, indeed.
You get chills, right? People crying in the crowds. It's wild out here.
I think it's going to be a good day for fighting games here in the Mandalay Bay
It is every
Arena.
year, man. It's every year. Yes. But here's Shinku, the last hope of America, going up against Domi. Domi, to me, like I said, a surprise. Would not have expected him to be right here. But he's showing his 20 experience, he's veteran.
Out of all these people, I think he has the most experience playing Akihiko. He's been playing Akihiko the longest out of anybody, so I'm not surprised to see him put in work. I'm sure that he's not complaining about all the buffs this character got. He's like,
thank you.
Arxis.
But here we go, the winners finals. I like Shinku. I like his energy, right? He doesn't look nervous. He looks confident.
Yeah, he's done it. He's been here before. He's been on these grand stages before. He's won huge tournaments. He's playing Yang Ruby. He's playing, sister and sister. I think he just really loves his team here. Ooh, yeah. To be right through that incoming.
Yeah, we couldn't land in time to get the punish here, but yeah, like zoning out with the jumping projectile, the fireball from Yang. Very good move in there, jump C.
Instant jump C, not afraid of jumping on wake up, man. It can be scary against Akihiko because his jabs are very fast.
That's one of the buffs to that jump C, that dives got buffed in the attach, right?
Yes, indeed. Another 2B counter hit able to pick up and get a little extra damage in the corner here. Ruby's going to extend this combo and take him all the way to the corner.
That's where he wants him right now for the setup. Again, you thought you could push block? No, shades of coup draw, elbows right back in there.
I love that, man. You know, in the beginning, push block seemed like such a strong option, but now every character has this crazy advancing move. Command throw doesn't even need to pick it up with Ruby.
Yeah, I saw that same setup before, right? He sets up the command grab, which is quite slow, but while he does it, he switches to Ruby. And Shinku about to close out game 1. Easy.
Wow.
Murdered it.
Didn't even need the super. He just wanted to make it a little bit flashy. Shinku making a statement here in this first game.
Domi, okay. But yeah, of course, like, repeating ourselves, but you see, sometimes that happens with BB Tag. It doesn't mean a lot. Just one game, it didn't go your way. I'm sure Domi, a player of his caliber, should be able to recover. He just didn't get a chance to do anything. Just Yang tore him apart.
And of course, as this is winners finals, I'm gonna get that update for you in just a second.
It's winners finals there at the top, not losers quarterfinals. Comboing off the Ruby assist, and this time, Domi bursted. The last game he held his burst for a long time. I'm not sure what he was doing. He might have been afraid of Yang.
Yeah. It's scary, you know. She's you definitely don't want to get baited against. You saw that happened immediately in the first 10 seconds of the first match. So
trade Ruby, of course, can pick up though. And Shinku, again, game 2, in control. He's got 4 bars, already residence level 4, empty jump low.
Love that, yeah, keeping them blocks done with the Yang assist, falling low.
Okay, giving up the burst, bringing in Yang. So Domi is down, but of course, Akihiko, one of the highest enemy characters in the game.
It's very scary to DP in that sandwich situation. It's so easy to active switch and not catch the right character.
DP didn't have the meter to kill. No, baited. Watch out. Don't get by the Persona Classic.
That's pretty interesting. You know, you can't push block that super and able to be able to punish it. Domi opting not to. Doesn't matter because he's still up here. Solo Yang.
DP, and again, that would have been the end of Akihiko, but Domi, not afraid.
Gotta be aware. You either gotta KO her here or be aware that when she wakes up, she's gonna be in eye burn mode. No, actually one more hit.
Burn. Had the pause by, yeah, you saw Domi just kind of ran away. He recognized he didn't want to, overextend himself, get punished by that.
Oh, that 5B armor gonna go right through Akihiko's punches, and now we got Solo Yang versus Solo Yuzu.
Yes.
Yang's resistance about to wear off.
There we go.
Oh, I think he could have DP'd there. She was still in the air. Not really many options.
Push block here. Domi's gonna try and run away, build up the meter. He got it thanks to the resonance. One snipe. Oh,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Just calling his jump in with the air unblockable DP.
That barely hit though. That was so risky.
It is it's a pretty large hitbox, but super risky to do. And you were talking about how iBurn is like a pause button. You saw his opponent was in the air. I'm surprised he didn't opt for the air unblockable DP, as Yang's DP is, it's a rising DP like that. But still, it's always scary to try and anti-air people with these air unblockable DPs.
Yeah, right. If you whiff your DP, it's unburstable damage. Right, your opponent can hit you with their best starter. Pretty much just melt your character there. Shinku's still smiling though. Not worried about that last loss.
And he's still remembering. He remembers game 1, dude.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I can do this.
It's always nice to just know that it's possible. You're ready to take the game. You're not getting blown up. It's possible.
Domi. Well, that was what?
That wasn't even overhead.
That was an instant overhead.
He just got hit.
Hit him with the explosion on the ground, and there's the eye burn. Yeah, kind of an awkward position right there, so Shinku couldn't really do much there. DP right out, but Ruby can get the punish.
Yeah, he went to DP that command throw from Yang, but didn't realize he had already actively switched to Ruby, and here's some big damage, unburstable big damage, 9K. Goes for the overhead option this time. We saw the empty jump low last time. DP's the crash, and he's going to get
by everything. He actually bursted, didn't get punished based on the DP.
Should be big damage here.
Yeah, I think he wasn't ready, right? But still, getting something's better than nothing. He's kind of late on that punish anyway. So off the assist now. Shinku getting started once again. Domi in the corner. Yes, there we go. We saw it in the last set, baiting out that throw attempt.
Not a lot of damage coming out from that, though. He's also, looks like Domi's going to get out of the corner as well.
Pick them up. 4 bars. Can't kill off this. I do not think, even with the double super. Never mind. Hold on. Yeah, time to activate the cross combo, which does powered up supers here.
And that's going to be enough to take out the Yuzu solo Akihiko. This is what I was talking about. Shinku knows I can do this. That's why you don't see him looking nervous in between matches, because we get games like this.
Yeah, he got the advanced Ruby combos too. Optimal stuff.
Oh my goodness, this is sister synergy.
America's got execution. When did you guys get this? When did you guys get that combo? When did you get
Shinku. He's desperately trying to poker face right now, though.
I thought her combo was a buzzsaw. What happened? There were like 4 or 5 extensions in that combo.
Jona. Especially when you get that Ruby in the corner.
There. Optimal stuff coming out from Shinku. And the fact he's able to pull that off on the big stage, it's the first time ever on the stage. This kid is calm, cool, and collected right now. 1 game away from going to grand finals on the winner's side.
Yep, right. Domi gonna take out of that situation. Got to be careful when you follow up that Rekka. You can put yourself in a bad situation. And we see Domi getting that 2B anti-air.
What the? I don't know.
So yeah, that was weird.
In front counter at 2B, but yeah, of course, he was on the ground, so did not have time to react to the, the untechable air hit. Unfortunately, just let Shinku go out. Buzzsaw down in the corner. Again, the advanced combos.
I love that sneaky grab active switch from Shinku, but Domi's going to find his way out of the corner with a burst.
Yeah, that sneaky grab is a push block attempt right there, right? So Domi tried push blocking, going for a kill rush or something. So that was a throw reject miss.
Yeah, when you push block, you are in TRM.
Yeah, Shinku recognized that, and now nice anti-air.
No, he didn't even get the anti-air. He hit him standing, so he hit the ground.
Nice anti-ground there coming out from Shinku. Shouts to Ruby. 1 super.
Good damage here.
You're not going to bring in Yang, right? He's still recovering in the back. He just wanted to burn some bar because he was sitting on 5.
Oh, low air dash overhead. This is going to be the end of a Domi's Yuzu. He's got Solo Akihiko, and he needs to win this round to keep himself in this winner's finals. I don't think it's going to happen.
I said he couldn't kill last time. I told you he could not kill last time.
Only 2 bars.
He can this time. Okay, going for a mix-up. There's a resonance. Empty jump low block, but you're not on the woods yet. Goes high.
He tried it, man. Tried the push block, kill rush special. Yang, unfortunately, still behind there, and I think this is going to be
2 bars. Shinku.
It's got more than enough meter to close this one out.
And there we go, super. That's it. Shinku in grand finals on the winner's side. America, let's go. America. You guys can't see, but there's a big American flag on the monitor next to his name.
For the 2nd year in a row, we see an American sitting in grand finals of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle at Evolution Championship Series. Will he be able to change the past, though. Do what Fame could not do last year.
So he handled Domi.
He definitely handled Domi.
Definitely handled Domi. So, like, now there's 3 people, you know, coming from losers that could come up. So I wonder, like, who he wants to face, what team he wants to go against.
I think he wants to play Domi again.
Yeah, I definitely like Domi. Come back, please come back. But of course, you know, Kyamei's running up there, Mekasue's running up there. So he got Domi's team, you know, pretty standard. He's got Kyamei's team, pretty standard. And of course, Mekasue, you know, kind of the unorthodox team.
Yep.
Maybe he's not too familiar with that.
Man, maybe that's. I think that's who he doesn't want to play against. I don't. Of all the people you play against, we got.
So yeah, let's check it out. We got the bracket
let's
right
take
here.
a look at the bracket. Why even talk about it?
Come on, Hanzo, got to yell. Use your outdoor voice, man. Come on. Oh, okay, he yelled at me that time. There we go. There's the bracket of today here at our top 8, as we saw. So we have Bace versus Domi. Domi moving on.
Look at those flags, man. Look at those flags.
He took out one America, then he got beat down.
Yeah, the Japanese players now fighting against each other to see who can face this American, this lone American in grand finals.
So let's talk about the Arc River World Tour here. So at EVO, of course, one of the qualifying events. So Shinku's already qualified, right? So Shinku is done. So now it becomes between Mekasue, Kyamei, and Domi. Whoever the highest placing player out of those 3 players is going to be qualified for the finals at November.
Yep. So this is, I mean, there's a lot on the line here. You're already on the loser side. It's very, there's even more pressure, added pressure for, you know, the AWT finals. It's like, what do we do here? Mekasue versus Kyamei. I don't know. Who do you got for that one? I
don't know. So actually, both of them, right? If you remember, Mekasue was down 0-2 and made the comeback, but it was a very close set. And then Kyamei as well went down the base, right? That final hit, Mitsu versus Mitsu. So both of them had close sets. Neither of them are looking too dominant right now today, so I think it go either way.
Yeah, I mean, of the people who are looking dominant here, just watching that last match with Shinku.
Shinku, right?
He didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah,
he's
like smiling the whole time. He looks like the favorite to win. That combo, pulling off that combo, and
it's crazy. You know, we're looking at this top 8. We got Mitsu's, uses. We got Akihiko's, and the person sitting in grand finals is playing Ruby Yang, sisters,
Ruby
man.
Yang, right? He's following the lore, right? He's going with the Ruby characters there. So the other thing too is we mentioned about the unorthodox team. We're going to see him up next is, you know, Mekasue, and we didn't really see. I'm going to say even when he won, even when he did make that comeback, we didn't see too many gimmicks. Like, we didn't see too many of the reason why he's running this team.
So it is worth mentioning, Kyamei was in loser's bracket due to Mekasuke. Mekasuke is the one who put him loose.
So this is a double jeopardy right now?
Yeah, this is going to be the run back.
So he had a whole whole day, 24 hours. You're watching the tapes there, studying. He was in training mode. I was checking Twitter this morning because I couldn't sleep because I was jet lagged, and it was like 3 a.m. They were up practicing.
That's wild, dude. I honestly don't know how all these Japanese players can come over and just like get over the jet lag and start playing like they were playing back home. It's nuts, man.
It's adrenaline, man. It's adrenaline and those gummy bears he keeps eating, man. Whatever's in them.
He's out though. He's out. I don't know what he's gonna do now.
So right now, this is what happens. Like when you and your boys. So he was fighting against Koji earlier. You know, the friends. They had to, you know, unfortunately had to eliminate his friend. So now Koji's designated to the cheerleader. I'd be like, yo, bring me the gummies. Go run to the store and get more gummies, man. I need them.
What store? Who sells those here?
I don't know. What do you guys have? Mitsuwa? What is your import store?
Oh, Wajimaya. We got
Oh, not again! Oh, he's 0 for 2 right now.
Oh, did we mess up again?
Harris is having a field day.
We gotta get like a production manager up there that can.
Look, guys, this is called a fist bump. This is called a fist bump. Yeah. So Mekasue being a nice guy, allowing Kyamei to pick the song he wanted. He wanted Mitsuru's song, and early start Kudral into the Akihiko assist.
All right, loser semis. DP's going to catch both characters. Kyamei off to a strong start. But, you know, Mekasue has been here before.
DP again. This is Kyamei. He's one of those players that when he feels himself, he just starts going in. Like the DPs start flying. These are not on reaction anything. These are not even defensive DPs. These are neutral DPs.
Oh, and you know, honestly, this game might be a wash, dude.
Yep. Drop the end of there, but one more over to do it. Goes low instead.
Not even thinking. He doesn't even want to pop resonance. He only has resonance level 2. Kyamei in full control. Jubei holding on to block.
Oh,
he's dashing on the
under.
So his dash does low profile, a lot of attacks.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of being short, right? Mitsu's 5A.
One of the few benefits,
just dashes right under there, but hits by the cross-up. Goes for a cross-up again. I'm not sure if that was a punish. Or Kyamei just going for something, but yeah. Mekasue's staying alive a little bit longer, but he's got a huge mountain to climb right now.
I would be very surprised. You know, he does get a little HP back, but it's not going to matter.
That's the counter hit trade off the screw.
Into game number 2. Kyamei off to the strongest start possible, but...
Oh, he got more. He got the refill.
What?
No, he's back on the powder.
How many of these things did he bring, man?
He's back on the powder. Yeah, I like that. Mekasue lost. He kind of got blown up that game, but again, just smiling a little bit.
Because he's been here before. He's
like,
used
okay.
I've lost 2 games in a row before. I brought it back 3 games in a row. I know what I'm capable of. And I've already, I'm the one who put you in losers bracket, so I'm not afraid here. Let's go.
Yeah, I feel like his team is not as explosive or as like aggressive as some of the other teams. His wins are a little bit more slow. He kind of grinds it out. DP doesn't want to deal with that 50-50. But of course, Kyamei definitely took notes of that. Maybe try baiting it out next time.
I love that. Push blocks the Oreo, but realizes the Jubei fireball's on screen. I can't just coup draw here.
There's a note to Norred coming out from Aurier. Kyamei sniffs it out, stands up and blocks. 2 bars, about to get 3 bars on Mekasue's side. He's got the meter advantage, but this is Akihiko. Doesn't need meter to murder you. Look at that.
Oh, this is definitely where you don't want to be. Oh, no.
Goodbye, Aurier. Yeah, right in the super there. Make sure you get as much damage as you can on Jubei. And again, big cross up.
June, I think we got another wash on our hands, man.
This is what happened last time, right? He went down 0-2 pretty quickly. Just like he's going down 0-2 right now. Resonant Super. Little thumbs up from Akihiko, and this is BB Tag.
That was what he didn't even care. He's like, no more combo. I'm gonna euthanize you right here with the super.
Oh no!
Come on, Mekasue, you've been here before.
You're on stage, man. You can do it again.
I think he really wanted to show people. You know what? I have some motion here. I am stressed, but I know in his head he knows he can do it.
This is losers, though, right? This is losers. If he loses here, he's out at 4th, and Kyamei's moving on to losers finals to get a chance against Domi. Had the sandwich. Didn't want to go for any cross combos right there. Instant overhead. That's so cheap.
You know, every game so far we've seen Jubei be the last one alive. Honestly, I think Aurier do a slightly better job if he, ends up going down to 1 character. But
instant overhead. He went instant overhead, then he went low, low. So in that sequence right there were 3 50-50 mix-ups that Mekasue had to block. Unfortunately, he was able to block them all and get out.
Trying to jump back, gets caught by the DP, and I think this might be the end of Jubei. He's not going to get his.
Oh,
he caught both characters.
Another one. This is a blow-up. I hope you guys, everyone watching it stream right now, all you guys that have never watched BB Tag before, I hope you got a feel for how this game can be, and that's going to be the set.
Sometimes it be like that. Yep. Kyamei will take it over Mekasue
3-0. Murdered him.
How long was that? So can I get a timer? How long was that entire set? I want to say 3 minutes.
It was probably shorter. Like sometimes, like Street Fighter 5 can have some long, some zoning sets. It probably took longer than that. And Kyamei with the fist pump. Moving on in the top 3. But good showing there from Mekasue. He's out here at 4th with a non-meta team as they fall him away. And what's the quote, right? If you had fun, you won, right? So if you had fun, you won. He was smiling the whole time as he was getting murdered. So round of applause for him. The crowd making some noise.
He had a great showing, man. I'm glad he came here and made it to top 8 with this team. A pretty unique team. Honestly, there's only really 2 unique teams here in the top 8. We got Yang, Ruby, and Aurier Jubei.
If I were him, I would definitely throw my team in the dumpster. I'd be like, that's it. Pick up my
he
other
made
rapier,
it to top
my
8,
boxing
though.
gloves right there.
He made it to top.
So anyway,
can't win them all, man.
Yeah, so we're down to our top 3. So we have, of course, Shinku from America in the grand finals, and then we're going to have Domi against Kyamei in the losers finals. But before that, I want to give a shout out to our lovely sponsors. We got a slide we can show. There we go.
DX Racer, 20% off store-wide, USA and Canada. And if you use the code EVO 2019, you get a free upgrade to these auto-lock casters.
Are you a caster or are you a commentator?
I'm a commentator. I'm on top of the chair. The caster's underneath the chair.
On the bottom.
Commentator's on top, caster's on the bottom.
I'm a commentator as well. And then, anyway, guys, as we're going to get set up for the last 2 matches here, we're going to take a little bit of a little break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the end of BB Tag after this.
Confessions of a Cup Noodles lover.
If I get really impatient before my noodles are ready, I'll flip them over and start eating the soft ones on the bottom. Then close it back up again.
The one, the only, the original Nissin Cup Noodles.
I'm just warming up.
Barely just jump seat.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Well, in any case, though.
I can't trust.
It's either 30% or 500 HP, whichever is higher, that he recovers from his red HP.
I didn't know that.
I played Carmine for...
I played him too. I just
for
never
like
do
one
the,
day. Yeah.
I never do the healing combo. I always just kill myself.
Just auto combo, man.
Yeah.
Auto combo or grab.
Into Palebringer, this is a very nice conversion for Fenritti. Doesn't have quite the meter to finish the combo, but Rio's gonna come out of it.
I tried it. It's not gonna work on Jin though.
9 bars, block the Toga.
He knows Toga's always a threat here.
Gets foozied by the Jin 3C. Can't beat Fenritti in the Jin footsies, man. Come on.
I think you're actually surprised he didn't Toga back, or in response to that Toga.
Would have made sense.
Doesn't matter though. Fenrich taking that game number 1. It wasn't completely free though.
No, that was definitely a fight. Fenritti was getting bopped. There was that whole series where he kept getting reset in a jab, wasn't blocking the reset. Rio had the hits he needed, it just didn't quite convert as optimally as he could have. He's serious. Focus. Game 2, Fenrich up 1.
Yeah, didn't really see any of those big boy Carmine damage combos.
He's got him. We're going to see him at some point.
I mean, all he needs is a 5A confirm, honestly.
Best starter.
God forbid he get hit in the corner. And he did actually have some confirms in the last game, but he just kind of dropped them.
That's the rough thing about dealing with Jin at 6 feet. Very nice anti-air.
Anti-air just DP. I love how the back hit of his DP is like made to anti-air people behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Things are looking much better for Rio. See if Fenrich can figure something out.
Fenrich's going to lose Jin here.
Yeah, that's a dead Jin for sure.
Into the bricks.
Oh, the block. That was great block. You know, I'm sure he had the crossing protection from being in block stun, but still.
Double super. Doesn't even need it.
Woo. One mistake, man. That's BBCTB can be unforgiving there. We saw Rio run it back completely. That very much better than the first game.
You know, it's interesting. There are a lot of people who play this game that I've always thought were great players, but I never would have classified them as, yeah, that's my definite pick for top 8.
Right.
And now we see Kojikog, we see Rio in here.
I would have put money on Kojikog making top 8. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, he's definitely amazing, but I don't know. He's definitely impressed me throughout the defense.
The anti-air DP. I guess not feeling comfortable with the, what is it, 2B.
Yeah.
Carmine's 2B is really funny. All his hitboxes are so big, and his 2B is like this tiny baby kick.
Yeah, it's like a 2A. Burst out. Rio wants to save Carmine. It's definitely his power character on this team. Again with the DP anti-air. Again with the DP anti-air.
In all fairness, 2Bs would have whiffed.
What?
That should have worked. Just on the principle that was awesome. It was a great call out. Maybe a misinput or something. I don't know if he really was calling out that DP, but
I'd whiff punishing Carmine's jab. It's the one downfall to normal. He does have a little bit of recovery.
He needs to either get that Carmine out of there or go for a grab or auto combo.
Gonna hit by the assist. Yeah, very tough. Tag out.
That was very, very unsafe. Did not get punished though.
It was surprising though, so I guess
if it works, it's not unsafe, man.
Throws out. Okay.
I think that's one of the most frustrating things in this game is that grab on wake. Getting grabbed on wake up so fast.
Really, dude. And it makes you vulnerable to the assist. So
you say it's so bad, but you get that dash when you grab in this game. It's like I thought I spaced myself correctly, but you actually just dashed up and hit me.
Fenrich taking out Carmine.
Yeah, honestly, I think both characters would be fine being this 2v1. He's playing two characters that do really good solo.
Most definitely block 5 Cs. Coming into it, this is level 4 Residence Rio. Fenrich, though, still playing very clean and patiently. He doesn't have any reason to take a risk here. Is this cross combo going to be now?
Yeah, he has 2 bars. He's dead. Classic. All right, Fenritti running back and forth between these 2 players.
Another crossfin.
Yeah.
2-1, Fenrich's favor. Now, hopefully, we see the same explosive comeback that Rio had in Game 2 of this set. He's definitely got the capability to dish out what the team is. Yeah, it's such a high output team.
Yeah, the high damage output, especially Carmine. Love how he's playing Carmine on point for when when you do those pinwheels and when you do the when you have all that red HP. If you can't find a way to combo into your auto combo or your grab, just active switch to get all the HP back.
I think he's balanced in a really interesting way, actually, because if you do the high damage combos, if you play the aggressive neutral, the dominant tools, you're spending so much health that you're actually risking your whole character.
In fact, it's really funny. A lot of his high damage combos only do about like 1,500 damage to himself. The super high damage ones do like upwards of 3K, but
yeah, they'll jump C loops and stuff like that. But DP's out. I like the decision to avoid the 6P assist.
Wow. He knows the CP's in the back. Or sorry, the Jin 6P's in the back.
Gets hit by the Blood Bolt. Tags Jin in. Playing very, very patiently. Both players really relying on assist block.
I don't think that 2CC on the clock, dude. Not from that distance, he's not afraid.
I mean, it's definitely good.
Yeah, I mean, you cancel into a special.
Especially when you pair it with his mastery of Jin, right? Like, that's the whole trick.
Yeah, when I think of Jin's neutral tool, I usually think of, that's gonna hit each other. I love the outside of Resonance doesn't have invulnerability, so.
Wow, actually managed to safe jump the DP here.
I have no idea how he did that.
It was really good for him.
He did jump over its near backdash and landed in time.
Well, like, block that DP. You know, you were mentioning it earlier. The uni backdashes are incredible.
Yeah,
they're
really good.
Yeah,
super fast. Let's go block on the second hit.
Right the frames class. Fenritti looking to close out Game 3 here. 3-1 versus Rio.
Doesn't have meter, but he's not even going to need it.
Here is he? He's got it. On it. Oh, no. Really pushing the limit of what Hyde is capable of. Gets the assist punish on the DP. Yeah.
All right, and welcome back to the final day of Evolution 2019 here at the Mandalay Bay Arena. We are starting the day off with BB Tag. We only have 2 matches left, right? The losers finals and the grand finals.
How long has it been? It's been like an hour, man. This blazing by.
This game is going really fast. Once again, I'm Jona, with my co-commentator.
DC was really good, guys. And yeah, like I said, 2 matches remaining. And on top of that, Domi also qualified.
Yeah, I got to give a quick shout out to Ace King Offsuit. That guy, if you don't follow him, if you're new to FGC, make sure you follow that guy on Twitter. He is the stats man. He knows everything. He's like a robot, but he corrected us, yeah. It was up between Domi and Mekasue, and Mekasue losing to Kyamei means Domi now earned a spot in the Arc River World Tour Finals, so congrats to him.
That's very exciting, man. You know he's very excited about that.
Yeah, so Kyamei congratulated him, so his tweet during the break was like, congratulations, I'm going to kick your ass now. Right? He's like, good stuff.
Yeah, that was a nuts. If you guys missed that last set that we just had on stream, you missed the treat, man. It was a good 3 minutes of
that was definitely the most BB Tag match of this BB Tag top 8. It was over in an instant. But now we're going to have Japan versus Japan, and it feels weird to say this, but America is the one sitting pretty in grand finals on the winner's side right now. So whoever does make it to grand finals is going to have to beat Shinku in 2 sets.
Shinku was looking super strong today.
I don't think did he drop a game? I'm not
sure. He dropped one game.
He dropped
in the last
one
set,
game, yeah. But just that Yang Ruby combo is just doing too much work. And I don't know if you guys are on Twitter. I don't know what you saw during the break, but we had a sing-along during that.
Red Like Rose's sing-along, dude, and of course my voice is...
you were singing along with them, weren't you, man?
Woo, man, I mean, dude.
But that's one of the things that we're talking about. Like,
I love the song, man.
Like, isn't that your dream? You could come all the way out to Vegas in a room full of nerds and just sing anime songs together?
Dude, I hope they do another one for I Burn. That would be great.
I definitely hope they do it after
the
block, because I will be walking out.
Must Die. Home. Can you imagine a Must Die sing-along? Dude, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They did sing-along for every game, right? There's a lot of, like, iconic fighting game tunes there, but it's part of the fun. Yes, and we've got a butt check going on right now. So who do we got? We got Kyamei versus Domi. Kyamei running. They're both running Akihiko though. Kind of the shining star. We're so worried about Mitsuru. I think Akihiko is the one. Oh, here we go.
I think they're both the one. Mitsuru and Akihiko. This character's looking up. But Mitsuru actually got a couple. She got a couple nerves, man. It's crazy to think that she's still as powerful. I guess I guess the other characters becoming weaker, made her rise a little bit too. So.
Yeah, like individual moves got nerfed, but the damage got buffed, right, across the board for every character. To replace one of the old system mechanics they had, like this cross-counter, invincibility stuff, they buffed the damage of everyone's just solo combos, right? So they didn't want the game to last too long. Like 30 seconds would be a bit too long for them.
And
they
then
wanted to keep it under.
Yeah, right. The greatest change of all time, the DP assist that they got rid of. Thank God for that, man. Just completely changed the way you play
neutral,
the game.
right?
Yep.
That's gone now. So a little bit more honest of a game here. But here we go. Losers final still only first to 3. Both players starting with Akihiko in front. They're having a boxing match.
Interesting, man.
Yes,
usually,
they are. Okay.
I feel like usually we see the Mitsuru on point, but I guess they just want to go in. Oh!
And I have no idea what happened. All right.
Yeah, I think a Sway hit a corkscrew with
and then
both
they both teleported
yeah.
behind, and an assist came out. So the scramble, neither player was able to really capitalize off that. Bates a DP, but yeah, a little bit too early with the punish.
I love that Mitsuru after 2 routes. Going to press 5-8. Got to sway that just like Persona, dude. That is the exact same thing you do in Persona.
So actually, Kyamei's he's a late bloomer. He didn't actually pick up Akihiko until later in the game's life. As we mentioned, Domi's been playing Akihiko since vanilla Persona now. Almost 10 years, this guy. Akihiko loyalist, he knows everything.
Be careful, and Kyamei's Akihiko's going to go down. Solo Mitsuru able to DP out of there. This is that wild Kyamei you were talking about. I expect another more DP, supers coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, he might be praying for a super to catch both, but no, he gets crossed up, and it should be game 1. Yep, one more dive, and Domi in control. Kyamei, get the powder, man. Get that powder.
You were talking about how he's been playing Akihiko for so long, and really, I feel like his experience showed in that last match, swaying the Mitsuru 5A after coup drawing, knowing what Mitsuru. He's played Persona. I'm sure he's played the Akihiko Mitsuru matchup more than enough times.
And Akihiko is a very, very unique character. If you've ever tried him, he's very, very weird. Like, he's got stances, right? He's not very mobile, but you have
once
to
again
other moves to actually approach.
The coup draws are not free against his character. Sway, of course, will.
Back, yep. Yeah, his special moves, he's got special moves that don't actually do attacks, they're just movement based. Uh-oh, we got them both though.
Okay.
How much damage can Kyamei get off this? He's got one more bar to use and an assist call. Hey, liver, no, he drops it.
Fine, doing 5K on both characters, we definitely take those.
Yeah, that loop he was doing there, the liver blow is very hard because you have to kind of delay it a little bit, but if you delay it too much, they can tag.
Yeah, and when you're hitting 2 different characters, the timing can change as well. Boom, there goes Domi's Yuzu and that solo Akihiko.
Yeah, Kyamei paying Domi back from that first game, just mauling him here in game 2, but ready with the anti-air. Counter hit 2B, can extend this. Here we go, liver blows, and again, see?
Once again, yeah, not delaying it enough like you said before.
Very, very tricky to do. That's why I quit this character. He's too hard for me. I want those Ruby combos, man. I want the AAs. He's an overhead's a threat, and so it's a threat, so he just goes low.
Doesn't have enough. Oh, I did not have. Yeah, I didn't have the meter to do the cross distortion duo, but it's gonna take this match with instant overhead anyway.
Close it out. Instant overheads, man. They feel so. If you ever played a character with instant overhead, oh, you played Mitsuru, right?
I played Mitsuru.
It feels so good, right?
I love cheating.
You just hold up and press one button. It's like, hey. You should have blocked that. Why weren't you standing up? But yeah, 1-1 back and forth so far between these two players. That third game, that rubber match, who's going to go ahead in the set.
Yeah, I think it really came down to, of course, Domi getting both his characters caught in an Akihiko combo very early on in match number 2.
Again, Domi going with the full screen, just like dashing straight and covering with the Yuzukiha. Normally, he wants you to, not want you to block, but he expects you to block it so you can get a block string. Yep. But if you get hit, it's an easy confirm in about 50%.
Two draws into the corner. Okay, Akihiko call. Interesting. That combo was already over to see him burst like that. Mitsuru does not do a lot of damage from a combo in the air.
And again, Kyamei with no burst is going to lose his Mitsuru right now. And now Domi the one back in control.
Instant active switch to Yuzu, not able to block that kill rush from behind.
Yeah, so that kill rush, he actually had to change. Right? He had to block the wrong way.
Yep.
Very, very, very difficult. You just have to be ready. You have to be guessing that he's going to do that.
I love the patience coming out from both players. Akihiko's.
Ooh, he DP'd, but yeah, made it safe by switching to Yuzu, sacrificing Akihiko.
Yeah, he sniffed out the EX Scorcher coming, but it's not going to matter if you hit the wrong character. I think EX Scorcher active switch is cheating, man. Honestly, that's ridiculous.
Unseeable, yeah, then easy confirming. Now Domi up 2-1. Blue beats, but who cares, man? Combo's a combo.
These Akihiko matches are great, man. Just go by in a blink of an eye. Guys, you really can't look away from the screen.
This might be your last chance. You gotta eat the bag. Just eat the bag. Eat the bag. There's nothing left.
And every last bit of that powder
You
in
can
his
see,
mouth.
yeah, he's got powder.
Dude, he's got full, he looks
everything.
like a chipmunk, dude. He's got so much in his mouth right now.
All right, here we go. This might be the end of Cammy's tournament run. Domi qualifying for Arc Revo, and now he wants to win EVO too, right? Shinku watching, waiting in the crowd. He knows he's going to have to face one of these guys. Goes low. Cammy, preemptive jump A, right? Air to air. Trying to anti-air, but Cammy's on the ground. Pressing the button, gets counter hit, and here we go.
Oh, that Akiko damage not able to burst. He doesn't have the meter.
Meterless 8,000. Every hit Akiko lands is so much damage. Off any starter anywhere on the screen.
Here's that sandwich, yo. Akiko assist is so good because you either get hit or you end up behind your opponent's character for that sandwich situation.
Oh, he tried going for the reset there, but of course, Domi ready with the DP. He saw how many resets Cammy went for earlier against Bace. He's ready. What the hell kind of confirm was that?
Bursting in there, boom. Push block, corkscrew. We've seen it so many times. You've got to respect Akihiko on your block.
He's got him cornered, 50-50, goes low. Burst not available for Domi. Cammy got to get the kill right there. Okay, in the super. Domi losing his character. Level 4 Resonance Blaze, though. I feel like Yuzu might be a little bit better. I don't know if you could choose one character at level 4 Resonance. Might be Yuzu. The swipes from downtown do so much chip damage, but he gets tagged. Two bars, he's dead.
Yuzu's going to catch people from full screen, but it's not going to matter if you get caught.
Yeah, don't try that at home, kids, man.
All right, so maybe
using the what's that gun called? Do you remember?
What is it?
The Persona gun?
Oh, the Evoker.
Using the Invoker here to summon the lightning and taking him out here 2-2.
All right, game 5 situation. Winner of this game will go on to see Shinku in grand final. He's still, it's still in his mouth.
He recognized, he won that game, so he stopped chewing immediately. He had to save the remaining power for game 5. Here we go. Somebody's going home.
Once again, double Akiko starts.
Hit him back and you got it both. This is not what you want.
This is the worst possible. Mitsu gonna fall out of the combo.
Yeah, still got a lot of damage on both of them. Blocks it cross up, but you're sandwiched now.
Switch.
What the hell is going on?
Another
Bates a DP.
Catches Yuzu coming in.
Good stand-up block.
Where's the instant overhead? You know it's coming. Oh, just
the
grab after 2 draw. A madman.
So he's got an Akiko extension. He's going to have 3 bars here. No double super, so he's setting up this situation right now. Instant overhead. Attack to stay alive. That would have been the end of Mitsuru.
I love that. Great awareness after an instant overhead to still take the grab. No!
Cammy, the nerves again. He drops a combo. He's got to get Mitsuru out. She's got a lot of red life. You got to recover that. Active switch. No, he's keeping her in front.
I don't think he knows.
Bates a DP.
Bates a burst, and now he's got Yuzu in the corner. It's going to be big damage. Oh.
Trying to bait out the DP. That time doesn't go. Anti-air DP. Yeah, no jump back for you. Burst is not available. Cammy's got super to kill.
Great into super, and now we got Domi on solo Akihiko for his tournament life.
He can kill Mitsuru in one touch, though, so he can land a hit on Mitsuru. But you got to survive this mix-up. You cannot!
He could not survive the mix-up. Kyamei will move on to grand finals to face Shinku.
Ooh, Cammy is on a tear. Starting the day in losers, running his way all the way back to grand finals. Hyping himself up, but how much candy, how much powder do you have left in that bag?
I think he's done, man.
I feel like he cleaned it out like 4 times already.
So this is very interesting, Shinku was the one to put Domi into losers space to fight Kyamei. Kyamei beating Domi, we'll see Shinku, but his team is not that different. You got Yuzu instead of Mitsuru, but it looked like Shinku completely dominated Domi's team. Akiko not a factor.
So we shall see. We haven't seen him go up against Cammy yet, right? Cammy was sent down to losers by Mekasue, who he got revenge on, right? So his demon has been vanquished. What can Shinku do? It's important to see Cammy, right? After that, he took the time to show off his sponsors there. So you see on the side of that, Okinawa, Japan. Okinawa is like an island of Japan. It's almost like the Hawaii. It's a little bit out there. It's its own little community there. So it's really, really small. So Cammy coming out here, repping that island in grand penalty in Vegas is a really big thing. But let's see, can he beat Shinku? I'm sure Cammy's used to fighting all of, the meta teams or the top tier teams. Are you used to Shinku's sister?
Yeah, this is weird. He spent his entire tournament life just probably fighting Mitsu's and
Mitsuru's and Aki's.
Overused, over the same team over and over. And now he has to fight kind of a dark. He was put the losers by kind of a dark horse team, and now he has to fight another one in grand finals with Ruby and Yang. That's wild.
It's like I mentioned earlier, right? Just because it's a non-meta team doesn't mean it's a weak team, right?
No,
we saw Shinku just destroy people,
Ruby,
right?
I don't think anybody can make the argument that Ruby's a weak character.
Ruby, I think Ruby's a meta character. Yang definitely is not, though. But you see, like, the armor, right? Her dive, her air projectile, her damage.
I think people didn't take her serious enough after all the buffs that she got, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many characters in the game, too. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how many there are now. But there's a ton of characters, so a lot of times people just skew to what you see other people playing. It doesn't mean you can't play.
It's easy to look at videos and say, hey, that guy's doing well with this character. I'm going to play him too.
I'm going to copy him there. You do have to put in work, right? I don't like working hard. I don't think you like working hard. I think we both of the new school, we just go on Twitter, just copy what we see, and be like, I'm playing that character.
Listen, man, Mitsuru is not a hard character.
You get as much footage as you want, right? She's everywhere.
I love instant overheading people. You know damn well they're not. I know they're not going to block it. They know they're not going to block it. So.
It's coming here. Yeah, I mean, we saw Yang very strong, but a little bit more honest, I would say. Like, you kind of do have to outplay your opponent a little bit. You got to make hard reads using the armor. You have to have optimal combos, too, to maximize your damage, because you don't have those crazy mix-ups. You got to make every hit count.
So, Jona, 646 competitors entered BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle here at EVO 2019 this weekend, and only 2 remain. We got Shinku versus Kyamei. Shinku on the winner's side, Kyamei on the loser's side. Who do you got, man?
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm born in America. I live in Japan. I got to cheer on Kyamei, man. He's done a lot for me out there in Japan. That's my boy. He's my friend. Let's go, Kyamei.
All right, man. I know, man. We watched Shinku play. We watched the matches he had. We watched his execution in the corner, mid-screen, everywhere. And his team, I mean, I don't think anything could be more fitting than to have, Ruby and Yang win BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle.
Yeah, the other thing, you got to talk about exhaustion, right? So coming out here to EVO, already it's a huge trek. It's they've been grinding, pools for 2 days. Kyamei had a hard path. He had to win the most amount of matches to get here in Grand Finals. Shinku just murdered everybody, right? He's still well rested. Really hasn't shown any of his real tricks yet, so I don't know. He might have a surprise in store for Kyamei. So they're deciding on a team. Yes, no awkward handshake. We got a fist bump. But here we go. And it's your first time. If you're watching, you're not familiar with fighting game tournaments, welcome to the FGC. Welcome to EVO, the biggest FGC tournament in the world. But Kyamei's coming from losers, so that means he's going to have to beat Shinku in 2 sets, 2 first to 3 sets.
We got Grand Finals. We got Team Ruby versus Team Persona 3. And I believe, man.
What were they called?
C's. Team C's.
Team C's. They've grown up a little bit. Akihiko lost his shirt, picked up a knife, but they're still the same characters here.
Grand Finals, Shinku on the winner's side, Kyamei on the loser's side. Things off to a good start here.
Start again from Kyamei. So far, every set we've seen, he starts off aggressively, trying to test his opponent.
On top of that, he's got momentum coming from the last few matches he's played. Meanwhile, Shinku probably a little bit cold. He hasn't played in a while.
To be baited. There we go. It's a very good move, but if it whiffs, you can't cancel it anything. Kyamei's ready with the punish.
Uh-oh. All right, not going to be able to burst this. Take him out to the corner. Instant overhead. What are you going to do?
So he blocked the last one, all right? He blocked the last one, and the crowd got really hyped, but the thing is, that's not going to stop Kyamei from doing instant overhead.
I like that. Ending the combo a little bit early, maybe expecting a burst, and there's the burst that he got. Now he's going to do all this damage to Yang. Another instant overhead catches Shinku. I wonder, now he's conditioning Shinku to start blocking high on wake up. He's going to start going low afterwards.
Yeah, and we said, right, he's going to have to win 2 sets. So
or he'll just keep doing instant overhead.
If Shinku doesn't want to stand up and keep going, why not? Easy game 1 for Kyamei. You see how powerful Mitsuru is, right? What was it, 6 instant overheads in that?
Yes, indeed.
You think you're nice, right? You're like, I blocked it. It doesn't matter. You're still in the block streak.
This is so scary. So what do you do now? Do you start blocking high on wake up? Then just going to start doing 2A. We're going to see the left-right mix-up. That's still layer 1 for Kyamei.
Yeah, the point of this game is not being in that situation, right? If you're in that situation, it's almost like you're going to get hit. You're going to get opened up. You have to do your best to avoid the problem is with that Akihiko assist and the coup draw, she can just get in. This is why this team is top tier. Try to go for a reset. Another instant overhead. I'm getting flashbacks to the Bardock level 3 from last year. I need the crowd to start this. How about you guys in the stream chat? Start counting these.
Able to push block that falling JA from Mitsuru. Gonna put Yang in the back to get some HP back. You want iBurn to last as long as possible.
Yeah, good 2B anti-air there. I like how Shinku was being very, very patient, using some of Ruby's air mobility there with the teleports, flying around, and now Shinku's the one getting started.
Oh, no, with that Ruby, the one weakness of Ruby, sometimes you're just a little bit too far for that combo to connect.
There's the burst baited. Oh, he's about to lose Mitsuru.
Yeah, that's definitely the character. That has been the problem for Shinku thus far. You want to take out this Mitsuru. Cash out all the meter you got, and now solo Akihiko cannot instant overhead. Well, he can assault dive you sometimes, but not as bad as Mitsuru's been doing to Shinku thus far.
Let's see, DP right through. Doesn't deal with any mix-up right there, but nice air-to-air coming down from Kyamei. Dive, yep, liver blow into super. Not enough to kill, just trying to get as much damage as he can.
Yeah, and he's being relentless. He knows he has a timer on this resonance meter. He wants to do as much damage as possible before he can't do it.
Good avoidance and assist call coming out from Shinku. Gets a punish on Kyamei, and resonance is gone. So that crazy chip is gone, and now Shinku smells blood. DP, Kyamei's not afraid though. 2B, no.
Oh, it was a bait, yep. Oh, dropping the combo. Kyamei another lease on life, but he has so much ground to cover.
Staggered the machine gun right there. Kyamei thought it was his turn, but no. And I like it. Shinku looking very relaxed. Very, very important. He's playing his game. He got blown up in game 1, but just brushed it off.
And this is this is exactly what happened in the last set that he played. You know, he lost the first match. Sorry, he won the first match, lost another match. He's like, hey, I won a match. I know I can do this. And all he needs to do is he just needs to do it 2 more times to take these grand finals over Kyamei.
Here we go again, Kyamei. Oh, there we go. He's a dirty player. He's willing to check. Are you standing up? Are you crouching? He's going for reset.
This is grand finals. This is when you pull all out the stops. You don't want to save any gimmicks because there's no more matches after this one.
Yeah, so if you notice right there, he actually opened up Shinku low that time. So Shinku's now starting to stand up. Super. Got them both. Okay.
Yeah, I-burn is the pause button. You can super right after 0 frames after the flash.
He recognized Akihiko's vulnerable, spent 2 bars, got them both. Anti-DP coming out from Kyamei. Make it save. Yup.
This is going to be unversatile damage here as he was caught out of his DP.
Got him cornered, and again, instant overhead delayed. He's baiting out the DP again.
Wow, ice.
Not sure if it was intentional, but it worked, right?
Yep.
Put in the sandwich right now. Burst is available for Kyamei there. He's going to use it right there. Wait for the second double jump zone. Save! America! Got him!
Doesn't even need the push block to punish. Instead, EX corkscrew going to reach from across the screen. Now we got Solo Yang. Resonance level 3. Going to pop it, get some HP back. Not a lot.
That's a tell too. So we saw Shinku go for the super earlier. He didn't get punished for it, but Kyamei knows. And he's about to go up 2-1 if he doesn't mess up. And there we go.
Like a little low air dash from Akihiko, baiting out the button press from Yang. Still able to catch her because his air dash is so fast and so low.
So now this is the hardest set Shinku has had. He's down. He's down 2-1.
Down 2-1, yeah.
This is the first time he's been down, actually, in a set so far today.
Kyamei 1 game away from resetting this grand finals. He knows he's having good games here, but still doesn't want to get too ahead of himself. He's taking a second to think.
He knows it's still like that. That's the thing. You still have to do that second set. You still have to win 1 more. The thing, though, is the games Kyamei's winning, they are pretty dominant.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They are pretty dominant. He's showing you why his team is top tier.
All right, let's see if Shinku can figure something out, man.
Sandwich, punching Yang in the back. Bring her to the corner. This is where we get that 50-50. Swing out with 5B. Okay. Both players staying each other down.
It looked like he was expecting the push block, but didn't quite make it where he wanted to be.
Goes low, and again, going low. So now, after Shinku refused to stand up to block the instant overhead, Kyamei's now mixing it up and starting to go low. Yep, instant overhead. Early burst, though.
I love that. The cross combo, active switch to bait the burst. Now we got Ruby in the corner. Yang bleeding in the back, gets another confirm here.
Try going for a reset.
Yeah, he went for
Shinku said, no, I'm mashing DP.
I love how greedy Kyamei is. The works 90% of the time.
This
Ruby
game is
down.
so fast. There's so much going on that, like, his reset-based gameplay is surprising everybody right now.
You gotta take a look at the HP on Kyamei's characters in the game.
Bro,
that he's winning here.
Kyamei going to the next set right now.
Resets the bracket. Shinku
dropping down into loses, and he did not have an answer to that team at all.
That is crazy. So different than the matches that he had against Domi. Against Domi, he looked like in complete control. Didn't let Akihiko play. Didn't let Yuzu play. Now we add Mitsuru into the mix, so instant overheads have changed everything.
Yeah, so the other thing, Yuzu's a little bit more of a zoning character, right? Or sorry, Yuzu's a little bit more of a zoning character. Yeah. Mitsuru, especially Kyamei's Mitsuru, like hell no. He's just rushing down Shinku, not letting him play at all.
That's what
50-50.
He's not giving Shinku
You see he's got powder left over on his lips. The power still remains there.
That's the last resort. You know, if he goes down.
If he needs it. If he needs it, he's like, man, Shinku's coming back. But here we go. This is the last set of BB Tag here at EVO 2019.
Grand final, set number 2. Let's see if Shinku can figure something out. He took 1 game in the last set. He's going to need 3 here. Close it out.
Yeah, look at that. Arm is right through the DP, and this is an unburstable combo. Okay, about 7,000 damage. Good start.
Dragging her to the corner as well. The command grab, the gas. Immediate super. He does not want that burst to come out. Solo Akihiko.
Yeah, so that last set is completely gone now. This is a fresh start, and Shinku is up again. Advance, advance Ruby stuff here in the corner. Very difficult to do. He did the safe jump, right? If Kyamei tried DPing right there, he would have blocked automatically, but here we go.
A little bit too early on his grab. He's going to get pushed around back into the corner himself, but this is still Solo Akihiko.
And look at that resonance,
level 1.
Only level 1.
Yeah,
that's a big, right? That's his comeback factor is not really there. He's going to have to make a really big comeback if he wants to win this one, but I don't know.
Catches the JC, but that's the strength of having. You will not be able to react to any burst, and you will not be able to burst yourself with the one character remaining. But I don't know, Kyamei's getting these wins in neutral. All he needs is...
Run up Resonance, maybe trying to sniff out a DP, but no, gets crossed up. Advanced combos again, even mid-screen, Shinku has these. Doesn't recover as much life or gain as much meter, it's only level in Resonance, so only 3 seconds left. He might be dead right now.
Grab the active switch, and that's going to be game number one for Shinku.
Okay, the crowd started making noise, recognizing their American brother up there on the stage needs their support.
Going right back. I see the dude. I saw his hand shaking a little bit.
I mean, the adrenaline must be pumping right now.
Yeah, this is grand final set 2.
The crowd is roaring here.
And he knows he only needs 2 more games to be the EVO champion. America's last hope here in game number 2.
Don't forget, though, he was able to take a game off Kyamei in the first set, but then Kyamei just murdered him the other 3. And here we go again. This is the typical start we've been seeing.
The games that Kyamei wins are games where he doesn't get hit.
And that's how he wins, with that instant overhead, that 50-50 in the corner.
Do you see that little, oh my god, a little jump from Kyamei trying to make the burst? It's very smart. Shinku also very smart, not knowing not to burst in dumb situations like that.
We got a little side swap now, so now Kyamei's finding himself in the corner. We haven't seen a Kyamei DP in a while. He's got like a timer, right? I haven't DP'd, I'm gonna have to do it soon.
I love that. Reacting to the DP gets a punish on Mitsu in the corner. Was it worth it? Because now Mitsu's gonna have even more damage on herself here.
Okay, going into super. He's got another 4 bars. Bringing in Yang. Ooh!
Able to combo after that super.
That was sick.
A little bit early. Yeah, there's a couple characters that can do that.
And then nothing, just a falling jump B. Kyamei crouching.
I like it though. You know, raw tag Mitsu out because you want to have Mitsu in the back. You're going to take some damage on Akihiko, but he's a big boy. He can take a little punishment.
You can take 1. You can't afford too many hits. And there we go. There's that Kyamei DP. Instantly bringing back an Akihiko. We get tagged by the 4 ball there.
Kyamei tried. He was waiting for the bait. He backdashed and got caught by that Ruby 4P.
Yeah, Shinku look like a different player in set 2. He's got a huge life lead. Wake up super.
I love it. Bates out the super, but gotta be careful. Oh, and Bates out the burst!
This game is a wash. Shinku definitely gonna go up 2-0 right now.
The last-ditch effort from Kyamei. Shinku, 1 game away, putting up the 1.
You see him, he's telling himself just
one game away from being the EVO BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Champion.
Getting revenge, right? America made it to the grand finals last year, could not close it out. Shinku said, leave it to me. Kyamei, though, do you have any more of those gummies? He's out of gummies. He ate them all too early.
Out of gummies, out of juice, out of luck. It's not over yet.
Yeah, he didn't take a breather as well. He just went right back into it. He's finding himself sandwiched between, Yeah, Ruby and Yang able to DP his way out of there. Instant overhead. He's getting started.
This is how the snowball begins, Jona. You got an instant overhead. What's the mix-up afterwards?
There's a setup, and again goes low.
I like it. Shinku doesn't even want to worry about it. Push block the first hit. Get out of the corner.
Behind the back. Couldn't get the ender there. Very fortunate for Kyamei. Jona anti-air trying to create a space, and no command grab for you.
Although that's 5A catches Akihiko raw tag. It's really hard. It can't be very hard to catch a raw tag, and raw tag is super fast. Escape to what?
No.
2 being the instant overhead.
That's what happens. Like her overhead right there. The jump got nerfed a little bit. So yeah, you can interrupt it with 2Bs now.
Once again, catching Ruby out of the air with that 2B push block. Akihiko doesn't opt for the kill rush this time with the corkscrew.
Yep, likely right now Kyamei's side, but this is still anyone's game. This is BB tag. Like that. He got them both. Oh, he could not confirm. Active switch. Kyamei's in the corner.
That's the 2B clash. He had the anti-air, he had the right idea, but clashed.
All right, so Resonance plays only level 2. I burn. Yeah, recognizing, can't really press a button right there.
Kyamei trying to press a button in the middle of the record. That's going to be the mid-0. 1 character remains. It's separating, and that's going to be it. Shinku is your BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Champion here at EVO 2019. 3-0 in the second set of Grand Finals.
That looked like Kyamei was going to dominate him, right? He handled him that first set, and then Shinku, adaptation 3-0, and he is hyped.
My God, America has done it, Jona.
I never thought I'd be alive to see the day, huh? America winning an anime tournament here at EVO 2019.
We gotta pan the camera over to the correct flag, man. Shinku on the ground. He did it. America's hope, and he came out on top. This man from Houston, Texas.
Right? Houston, you always hear, New York or Cali, right? What is our or PNW, right? These are the hot spots of anime in America. I don't think so. It's Texas, right?
This man is going to bring the trophy back to Texas today, though.
Style. And Kyamei, he put on a great show, but fell short, right? I thought he had it. I thought this was going to be a blowout.
After that first set, I mean, it's crazy. Shinku made so many great adjustments. Said, you know what? As long as I don't let you play with these damn instant overheads, as long as I don't have to worry about that, I can run my game, and that's BlazBlue cross tag.
That was the key, right? Was taking out Mitsuru every game, right? He was always going after Mitsuru, make sure you wipe out the problem, and then when Aki was by himself, it's not really that scary.
And you saw that too, the delayed Rekka from Yang catching Kyamei.
Like 3 times?
Yeah. Immediate super reset. I need to take out this Mitsuru right now, because without that, you are nothing, man. Yeah. Oh my god, Shinku's gameplay was amazing.
That's kind of, I like how he sniffed out too, because Kyamei, like I said, is a disrespectful player, right? He always wants to press buttons, he always wants to take his turn. Shinku was like, I know you're going to press a button, little stagger, caught him every single time there. But yeah, that was a great top 8 once again here at EVO 2019. The final day in the Mandalay Bay Arena. We have 4 games today, right?
4 games
BB
today.
Tag, as usual, anime. We get the
Street Fighter.
We get the early spot every year.
Yeah, the early spot, BB Tag, 9 a.m.
We were down there on time.
This is the game that wakes you up, though. Yeah. You know, you're definitely not going to be going to sleep after this. And we got Street Fighter, Tekken, and of course, Smash Bros.
Smash going to close it out. So we got a
out.
full day fighting game action here. The world's best players out here from all sorts of different countries here. A lot of new champions are going to be born, actually, because a lot of last year's champions did not make it. So like Shinku, new champion. We're going to have a new champion maybe in every game. Arts and Ash, I'm waiting for that. What are you looking forward to today?
Dude, I'm looking forward to everything. The 4 games, it's perfect amount of games. I'm going to be there in the crowd, popping off. I love watching Street Fighter. I love watching me some Tekken. I learned a lot about Tekken from the jump off this weekend, man. So I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. And of course, Smash Bros. You know I'm loving it, closing it out. It's going to be a long day for me, but I'm excited.
There's also another aspect to EVO. You know, I'm a fighting game player. I'm here to watch the matches. But a lot of people, they say, like, Jona, get off. We don't care. We want to see those announcements, right? I want them to walk on stage. Show me something.
I believe. I mean, maybe this might be something. There might be something. I don't know, man.
This is, if you're going to do it, it's got to be EVO, right?
There's
4 games. I know
Capcom
announced. They announced the 3 new characters there for Street Fighter. BB Tag. We haven't heard anything since EVO Japan. We were there for EVO Japan, right?
Yeah, we were there for that announcement. I was crying. Hope I don't cry again. Dude, I don't know if you looked around. This arena's starting to pop off. People all over.
People are filling up here.
Got some good. I mean, that was a great grand finals for spectators, honestly.
But yeah, so it looks like the players are lined up there for the award ceremony. Oh,
they're not ready.
We talk more. Good.
It does actually look like they're ready, but they're not ready.
So yeah, I had a lot of fun. This is my first time actually doing top 8 commentary in the arena. Normally, I'm doing the in-house on stage playing. It's a lot better to sit down and chill, talk with the stream mods, my best buddies here.
Yeah. So Jona, we did EVO Japan, that was great. Did EVO 2019, that was great, man. I hope to see you more in the future. I don't know. I mean, if there's another big BB Tag tournament,
let's go. Arcrivo's coming. But yeah, guys, once again, I'm Jona, joined with my lovely co-commentator.
BC, guys, thank you so much for joining us for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle.
And make sure you stick around after the award ceremony. That's all I'm going to say. All right, peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the BB Cross Tag top 8. In 7th place, Kojikog. Also in 7th place, Jona. In 5th place, Fenritti. And also tied for 5th, Bace. In 4th, give it up for Mekasue. In 3rd, it's Domi. In 2nd, get loud for Kyamei. And in 1st place, the new world champion, it's Shinku. One more round of applause. EVO Top 8 BB Cross Tag.
PlayStation